Good morning, campers.
A proper intro.
For once.
It's been years.
Ages.
That was me.
Decades.
My art has been destroyed.
Yes,
Oh,
I destroyed your art that was flipping someone off.
I am so
It was an
sorry.
angry sailor.
Oh, are we talking about sailors?
Do you have to be talking about something to draw art of it?
We have dirty mouths. Does that make us sailors?
Yeah,
So should we draw a mouth covered in dirt?
let's do it.
I don't know, but I'm gonna burp.
All right, Jackson.
I didn't burp.
Welcome back to Vendrin. Last time, right before everything went to crap, Tom and Kate got separated from Luther, got teleported to another world, got teleported again after defeating a hand. Went through a forest, found Bushman.
Oh, that
Yeah.
There we go. There's our
That's,
meme.
that's not Bushman. That's Tommen asking about Bushman.
Yeah,
It
he's
is.
in Bushman.
Bushman.
He's in
Like
bush.
Bushman?
And they went through a forest. Bushman died. That's creepy. And they found a destroyed city.
I miss.
I miss.
I found Torvald's shield, which you said is like super rare to find like a priest, right? To find like a priest shield of that god.
Yeah.
She probably would have made a thing for him. Out of
Get your lips
respect
off
for
me.
the other gods.
Just left that city.
Yeah, she took the shield with her. She'll make the monument later.
Do it later.
I made Tommen beautiful.
Get the London look.
And then in Luther went to the city he was supposed to. He found a friend named Free. They found another friend named...
Friend.
Gosh dang it, I can never
Oh
remember.
dear!
Oh, dear.
Alder.
Alder's not even a hard name.
I just keep thinking Alder and Torvald are the same freaking person. Don't
Okay.
ask me why.
Why?
I don't know. As I said, don't
That
ask
sounded
me
so
why.
defeated. I don't know.
That is
I don't know.
Sorry.
And then
Oh,
they went in a tunnel. They found a secret passage and found the greatest paladin,
Yeah.
the famous paladin. Need water.
Water.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it.
nice reference, guys.
Sick. That's another 20 bucks.
Okay,
for
and
Nick.
then they were being chased by spiders. Alder couldn't fit through the hole. They defeated the monster. They saved the silver mine. Now they're heading back to town. We're going to start with Kate. You guys are walking through the forest, heading back to a road that meets up to head to Shivler.
Kember?
September.
Oh, because you guys are still going to Shivler, aren't you?
No, we were going back to Kember because it was closer.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Kimber.
Well, it meets up with Kember.
Oh. I see.
So
So we're going to Kember?
are going to Kember.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you guys are going. Wait, would Kate want to go to Kember or go to what Frederick told her?
Well, Kember you said was closer to Imus than
Yes, but because there's a road that leads to there and then goes to.
well, she'd probably stop by Kember, get supplies, and then leave again.
Yeah, that sounds like that's something Kate would do.
Okay. So you guys are heading to Kember.
Boom.
And you guys are walking through the forest. I meant no, path, not forest. You're not in the forest anymore, or you'd be lost for years.
I can find our way out.
We'd have to sacrifice another bushman.
It's the only
You
way.
guys all it's been a day since you were walking, and you noticed there was a fire over in the forest area. You have no idea where that was because you don't really understand your bearings very well. Wait, no. Kate knows where it is. Tom and you do not.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid right now.
I probably would not go back in the forest.
Place so.
Could we still smell smoke around the area?
Well, it's a big fire. You can see the smoke.
Oh, okay.
You just can't. It'd take you a few days to actually get to the town anyway.
Is it still burning?
Oh, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we still see the smoke plumes, then I would assume so.
I want you both to roll for perception.
Oh no, I need a character sheet.
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Oh, who's gonna win? Oh,
Coming with the 16.
dang.
14? You both hear it. You guys hear... You guys hear some screaming from a woman and a child.
Where's the screaming coming from?
Up ahead.
I dash forward.
Yep, same. I'm unhooking my axe and I'm as well following as well.
As you guys reach, you see a wagon in the road. It has there are a few dead zombies and looks like one dead person. And it's trying to get in, and there's a guy that's injured on the ground.
Okay,
There's the
so
guy.
charging the zombie.
Cool. I'll
Okay.
get out my sword and I'll follow suit.
All right, Kate reads it first. It is still trying to tear its way through the fabric of the.
All right, well, I'm going to attack it.
All right, roll.
Okay. I'd be technically charging at this point as well.
Okay,
Which gives me bonus.
you hit, you kill it.
Oh, okay.
That's
No bonus for you.
sorry.
I need no
Your bonus.
Huh?
Do you want to just roll the damage?
No, it's fine.
Okay, you kill it.
Yay.
It
There's another
is.
zombie.
There are no more zombies alive.
Oh.
But the dead body might become a zombie if
Yeah.
not properly buried.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around and behead everything.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of follow Kate and just like kick the heads over. and just-
Wait, do you cut off the man that's still alive? That's on the
No,
ground.
no.
Well, you
Yes.
just said I behead everything on the ground. I'm just
No.
making sure.
Whoa, Mr. Tactical.
No, I ignore him for now, making sure I tend to the immediate threat first.
It looks like he got scared and fell on the ground.
Oh, he's not even all that hurt, huh?
No.
Yeah, she just ignores him.
Is he unconscious?
The man that you behead looks like he was fighting most of the zombies.
Yep, behead,
Oh.
And there's a dead horse.
beheaded.
Okay.
I watch Kate as she slaughters his horse in awe. Cow.
Just
What comes out of the cart are two children. No woman.
Hello.
Hello. Are you going to kill us?
thunk, right into the horse's neck.
Well, maybe not me. The zombies could kill you, but not me, no.
What about her?
Thunk. The head's off.
I turn around and see what just happened, like, yeah, she'll be fine.
These
She's gonna be a
kids
friend.
look mortally terrified.
Or like put on a fake grin, like, "Come on, kids, it's gonna be okay. The world doesn't look like entire shit." And they like gesture out to the landscape, and what do they see?
They see some dead trees, a couple of looks like another zombies coming forward, but it turns around,
Oh,
and a few rocks.
yeah. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. But yeah, the world's not as bad as you think.
They look at you with very great fear.
I wipe off my axe, but I don't put it away yet and approach.
My name is Tommen.
And I'm
You,
Kate.
Kate, you realize you are just right by them.
Oh,
So
well then I turn to them, and I'm Kate.
they're still looking at you like you're gonna kill them.
Well, I was at first like crouched down to be on eye level with the kids, so I thought that'd be like kindness enough, but apparently it's still like hesitant towards him.
Suddenly, the man jumps on his feet and tackles Kate.
Oh, I'm gonna go after the zombie then. Attack the
No.
walker. No.
Get away from my children! And slams right into the wheel and gets knocked out again.
Oh.
Wait, so he says get away from my children as he's tackling me or right before?
As he's tackling you.
So you like?
But
just,
he
like,
misses. He flat misses and hits the wheel. It doesn't even come close to you.
I just like
You just
move.
turn.
Okay, well, I see that your male figure is alive, so have a good day.
Well, now there's blood on the wheel.
I keep walking.
I'm just gonna walk over to the man and try slap him awake.
He wakes up and he's got a little blood on his thing.
All right, I wait.
Oh, hello.
I say nothing and I waste a point of healing to heal his wound,
Oh, thank you.
giving him a small prayer of
My name
healing.
is Ethan. He puts his hand out.
She ignores
to
the hand,
shake.
looks to him, and says, "Be safe," and walks away.
Could I bother you people for a second?
How far am I at this point?
You're not that far.
I'm gonna build define far.
You're just got a little
5
ways
meters.
away.
I feel like that's a fair distance for me to keep going.
I would stop, but I don't
Huh.
turn.
We could use some assistance.
She
I
turns.
stop.
She'll turn to him.
I stop like mid like step and look over my shoulder.
What do you need?
Well, we have these supplies. I need, I meant, me and my family are trying to make a town near Traveler. And I was wondering, I've gone to every town, if you guys could spare some gold.
Spare some gold.
He doesn't say gold.
Pence, silver,
Yeah,
copper.
yeah.
Why would me sparing some pence help you get your supplies anywhere?
Well, we're trying to make this town, and I could use some money to get supplies.
You have to get to a town first.
Yeah.
As they're talking, I'm gonna make my way back to Kate.
We'll take you to Kemba, and you're on your own from there.
Taking who to Kimber?
These three.
These three.
Look over. Oh,
Would you mind helping us a little bit?
with what?
Just some money so we could start our town.
Oh, how much money do you have?
Nothing.
We're taking you to Kemba, and that's as far as we'll go.
Okay.
Okay, and then is
Wait,
there-
he still asks you, Tommen, about giving money.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 1 pent.
That's insulting.
There you go.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. This is about half of what I have left, but hopefully this can help you.
Oh,
Okay, you guys start making your way. You come to an intersection.
Wait, we're taking them with us, aren't we,
Yes.
Jackson? They're coming?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure that they didn't not come or anything.
Did they
You
have
guys
any...
get to an intersection, and as you guys are doing that, off in the distance, Luther and Free are with each other.
how off in the distance?
You guys, they're behind you. You guys are heading back to Kember. You guys are at the meeting point where Kember's road leads to. The road leads to either Shivler, Kember, or.
I mean, like, do I see them?
Yeah, did we see him?
Because I'll be riding my dark horse really fast.
Yeah, like off in the distance.
Wait,
would be-
are you riding your horse with Free?
Yeah, I brought it up with him last time.
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to Kember as soon as possible.
Whoa.
Free hate horses?
I don't think he does.
Alright, you guys saw a horse that looked
He-
like Shadowmere pass.
he'd be so timid he probably wouldn't even really argue.
No, he just hop on.
And hey, it gets us places fast.
So you guys saw a horse ride off.
With 2 men on it. Yeah. Good, cool.
Okay.
Looks like you're getting there before us.
Alright.
I was like, Kate, did you?
Kate and Tom and you guys do have to have 1 night's rest. I want Kate to roll.
And I say, yeah, yes, Tom, and I saw there's a horse. A lot of riders pass by, going to different towns.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll? Just a d20?
Yep.
17.
17.
In the middle of the night, Kate, you start having nightmares, both you and Tommen, about different things.
No.
Kate, you have nightmares about in horrible ways. Tommen, you don't have a nightmare. You have an interesting dream that leaves you confused more than usual. You see a woman that is just standing, but you can't see her face. She's turned her back. She's got silk blonde hair. And you are you do feel physically attracted to this woman, but you don't know who she is. That kind of dream.
Hmm.
But every time you reach out to touch her and ask her name, you start right where you began.
Oh, I start over.
Yep. And it turns morning.
So, say again, because you cut out. What was my dream?
Your dream was Peter dying in different horrific ways.
Peter dying. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Your father.
Yeah, I know who he is.
But every time he died in different ways throughout your adventures with Luther and Tommen.
As if he was there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like one part is where a Manticore is ripping him, and one part is him not let in during the rainstorm.
All right.
The shipping town, just different ways, probably from stress.
Yep.
All right. Full happens with the 2 people.
3.
You know that Ethan and his 2 children are named Kip and Snip.
That is the worst father.
Right?
He didn't name him. His wife did. He tells you.
I'm not even here, I say. Yes, I disappear.
Well, no, he tells Kate and Tom.
Luther dances away behind a tree.
Never to be seen again.
No, he rides past. That's the limit.
That's the worst father I've ever heard of. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You're just riding
Say-
back and forth.
Too bad
Do
you
you know
haven't
who that
met your
man
own
was?
Luther.
No, we don't.
Too bad you haven't met your own Luther.
I have
Oh,
my own what? Oh, yeah.
low
That's
blow.
Rude.
Okay.
fine. Hey, Luther's a way cooler name than Nicholas anyway.
Nicholas Foster. What was his name?
I think that was his name, yeah.
Monsters.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to do Luther and Free getting to the city? Maybe.
Oh yeah. Luther free. You guys get to town.
Alright, what time is it?
It's about almost midnight. Most of the priests are probably. I meant not priests. Paladins are.
Are we
Clerics are probably gone for the night.
Alright, Luther's going to, before they get to the town, he's going to get off the horse and tell it to stay good
yeah.
ways before they get there so that there's no, like, anger.
I
going on.
presumed.
Yeah. And then he's going to go on into the town and immediately head his way toward the chapel, I guess, wherever the Frederick stays.
I follow in shock and wide-eyed.
You wouldn't actually know where Frederick stays.
I've been there before.
You've been
Yes.
to the church.
Church, but have you actually stalked Frederick?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm going to the church. Like, where he normally is.
Okay. Would Free follow him?
Yes, Free would follow him.
I mean, that'd probably be Free's first destination anyway.
Yeah, go back to the boss.
Yeah.
You guys get to the temple. It's about midnight as you do. I meant, yeah, the church. It's about midnight as you guys do.
Okay.
Cleric, standing guard.
I'll go first.
Hello. Wait, he doesn't know you.
Why not?
You're from a different town.
Oh, they said he's been here though.
Oh, he has, but the guy wouldn't know him. He's just a casual. That's just he's pretty new.
Do I have a salute that I need to do?
No.
As I walk up behind Free and flash the holy symbol that Frederick gave me.
I mean, Free has one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I display mine.
Hello. Barracks. Come on in. He opens it.
Thank you.
The people are gone for the night.
That's fine.
Just to warn you.
Would you
Well-
happen to know where I might find Frederick?
He would probably be at his house, but I'm not at liberty to tell anyone because I don't know where his house is.
Do you know someone who does?
The commanders, but you know how they are. They might not tell you. You would have to come back. Free would know he would have to come back in the morning after the night is over because of how dangerous it is.
I sulk.
Fine. I suppose we can wait.
You know a place we may stay?
Luther smiles. My place here is typically on the roofs or in the alleyways. I'll find somewhere to stay for myself. You can join me if you would like.
I don't see why not. Company's always nice.
And with that, Luther's going to find a nice comfy alleyway that he's probably stayed in before.
The clerics
It's
do it.
smelly with flies.
The church does
Well-
have bedding for clerics, right, Jackson?
It does. Only clerics, though. Free
But I know-
can stay.
Oh, could I?
They would ask if he wanted to stay as he was leaving.
Not if my friend can't stay.
Know him, Tommen? He's thrown you out of a few places for snooping.
Wait, Tommen.
Luther.
No, I meant Luther. Gosh dang it.
Okay, so that guy over there has thrown me out before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I'm just leaving.
places.
He knows me.
Yeah, he does. All right. I'll be playing free the rest of the parts.
Goody.
All right. You guys go into an alley. Do you want to sleep there? Well, Luther does, but Free, do you want to sleep there?
Oh, I said if not, if my friend couldn't stay, so I'll go with Luther.
All right. No, are you gonna sleep in the street with Luther?
Yes. I'm gonna be oddly uncomfortable and terrified of the rats in the garbage, but I'm gonna be with him.
All right. So, Luther, it is actually a pretty quiet night. Tommen, you don't. I meant Free doesn't sleep very well because, and you're used to sleeping in a Elisa bed, kind of. This is kind of wet.
Oh, this is just right up my alley, I guess you could say.
I look at him. Just like,
It is morning. Kate and Tommen left a little earlier, and they get to town.
we already got rid of the people, didn't we?
Wait, what people? Oh, those people.
Saying that, yeah. As Tommen and Kate were leaving the people, he thanked you greatly. Thank you very much. Thank you. You were the only man that helped me. He shakes Tommen's hand.
Well, let me help you out just one more time. I'm gonna give you my last pent.
Oh,
And I give
thank
him
you.
one more pent.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Safe travels, kids.
Happy.
Remember, the world isn't shitty.
Okay. You guys make
Keep
it
my
to the
kids
church.
such dirty words. Cut
He doesn't
to
say anything.
Tommen's dirty mouth.
Shit.
I mean, it's been on that the entire time, so.
I know. I'm just saying.
Huh.
So
Okay,
as soon as possible, I'm gonna get up and go for.
You guys get there at the same time.
What's the situation? This is kind of important.
Yes,
I don't
details.
know. How happy are you to see them?
Well-
you thought they were
Well, no,
dead.
like
Where
do I
is
How
see
do
them
we- how
as
do we
I'm,
see each
like,
other?
opening the door or what?
Are
You
we
were
like
walking up
crossing
the
through-
steps. You see someone in the distance that looked like Kate and Tommen.
That also
You walk
look
up
like
this-
they've been through hell, right?
Yeah.
Tommen has a lighter step, but he still feels miserable.
He like stares over and narrows his eyes, considering the fact that they might be zombies.
You notice Kate greet the new cleric at the door.
Wait, is he
He
just
lets
ignoring
them
me?
in.
So we're like right next to each other now?
He's climbing the stairs. You guys are at the door.
We're up
How-
in front of him. Got it.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
I thought we
Okay,
were down
I
an
guess-
alleyway.
All right, yeah, me too. Okay, so as I'm coming up, I just kind of like look up. Luther looks up and just. Okay. Tommen?
You guys entered the door room.
What? No.
You're too quiet.
What?
You're quiet.
All right.
Did I not? So did we not hear him?
Roll. How about you to roll?
Do you want us to roll perception?
God.
Okay. You both hear him.
Okay, great. I'll turn
My
around
head
very
just-
surprised.
I turn and run
I-
slowly. My jaw drops.
I thought you were dead.
Luther! She runs over and gives him a hug.
I run over and give her a hug.
I tackle both of them to the ground.
Oh my
Oh, that's a stairway.
goodness.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, let's make some reflex saves or something.
Dang it! That's 2 ones in a row. Gosh dang it! You both. You all go down the stairs.
All right.
Yay!
It hurts, but I'm happy.
You know what? Since I went in front of Tom and I'm probably sandwiched, so I'm good.
Yeah.
You're safe.
I will say Luther doesn't offer much in terms of padding, though.
You also took Free with you.
Makes sense.
Freeze behind Luther, just boom.
Oh god.
Oh, great. Now we're both sandwiched. All right.
Just a big yarn of people.
Okay, yeah. Once we reach the ground, I just. How did you? You fell down the hole and you were. You're gone, and
Oh, we just had to fight a big skeleton thing. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, we killed the Bushman.
what? Anyway, I did the thing I solved the silver crisis.
At the Bushman thing, her face kind of gets pained, and then
He knows that look from the things that Tommen says, and decides not to press on the matter further.
you did it. You completed the mission.
Yes, it was hard. It was a time, but
And suddenly,
Awesome.
suddenly realizing that a bunch of males are on top of her, she quickly tries to scramble out.
Luther got off a while ago.
Oh, okay.
He got off as soon as they stopped rolling.
Thomas just sitting there.
I'm just like, I love you guys. I'm watching the banner go back and forth between
Free
them.
also got out.
What's he doing?
Just watching you guys. He doesn't know. He doesn't know either one of you. So.
You said
Oh,
I knew
wow.
Free.
Oh yeah, you know Free. You guys? Okay, you guys know each
I
other.
said I know Free.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he,
she said. He says, "Hi, Kate. You were and greets you from 2 years ago when Peter stopped by.
When Peter stopped by,
What city was he from again? Did I
Seedland.
say?
I've been to Seedland,
Moldlen.
so that might be where I know him from.
Yeah,
Maybe I've seen him there.
you haven't been there for 2 years.
Okay. So yeah. Well, I remember you. You were the boy that sat on the arrow.
Oh, you know, Free.
like, who's free?
Free. Says he's free.
Oh, I turned around and noticed him like, oh.
He was
Hi.
quite helpful back in the I forgot the name of the town. Gosh.
Sorry, I'm not
Town
playing your
region.
character correctly. I don't know how to play him.
Just be timid.
Yep, that's why I haven't.
What
been
was the
talking-
town that
talking
the
for him.
Silver Krausis was in?
Chevalier.
At the
Yeah,
town
well,
of insert
Shoveler.
name town here.
Shivler.
Shivler. Okay. Yes. He was quite helpful back in Shivler. I met up with him, and we seemed to have the same goals. He was sent by Frederick as well.
Where are you? Was this
Oh,
before
yes.
or after he sent us?
Kate, you wouldn't say that. You know that sometimes Frederick, if he's worried about a group, he'll send another group. You guys were the backup for him.
Oh, okay, well that's disappointing.
So Kate would still say that. She's just curious.
He tells you that.
He tells me what day he was sent on at least. And then I'd be able to derive
Free
the
did
information.
lose a cleric on the way there. He tells Kate.
Oh.
And so you guys were sent to help Free, but he didn't tell you.
Oh, okay, diminished party.
I'm very
Yeah.
sorry about your companion.
Are you guys coming in?
I
I just standing there watching you guys at the bottom.
I
Yes,
get
of course.
brush
Indeed.
myself off and get up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the
Head up the
dirt off of
stairs.
my priest robes.
No longer white, but brown.
You notice Peter. He is writing something on a table.
I'll run up to him and give him a hug.
He hugs you back and asks if the journey was okay and if anything happened besides what that dark hole did.
Oh, you know, same old, same old. Just fighting big monsters and losing people.
You have been keeping in touch with him with the stones, right?
I definitely would have 100%. It's the only thing keeping her sane.
He looks like he's doing a lot better ever since you came back. It looks like he was looking pretty pale and stuff, but now he's doing a lot better because you're back.
Good.
He worries about you.
I see you doing better.
That's
back
nice.
Is Frederick in yet?
Yes. He just got in a few minutes ago, just a little bit before you guys did.
Thank you very much. We'll talk later.
Yes.
Slide over to Luther.
I hope you will be home tonight. Yes.
I hope to be.
Okay. You guys go into Frederick's office. Frederick looks like he's writing something. Looks up and goes, "Ah, you guys are back. How was the mission?" "Ah, free. Ah, free. I see your mission was a success. And your guys' is too. Since you're back.
Indeed.
Unless something serious happened."
No, the mission went off without a hitch.
Well, me and Tommen weren't on the mission, so we'll
What?
let Luther tell you about
With a
it.
small hitch, he says.
We'll let Luther
Like,
tell you about
I
the mission.
What?
Happened? Why didn't you go into the mission?
There was a bit of a problem with some cultists in a
There's a-
cliff.
He looks more serious after he hears the cultists.
but they're all dead now anyway, so.
I wish they were. But continue.
The ones we were dealing with are dead. Yeah, we're safe now.
Yes, me, Tommen, and Gordon got knocked off the cliff. Gordon unfortunately did not make it.
Yeah, neither
looks-
did the Bushman either.
Down goes. It's a pity. He was a good man.
Yes, he was very kind.
Yes.
Luther,
Where were you guys?
how'd the mission go?
Before you continue, I just want to know what happened to you guys. If he was able to complete it, why? What happened?
We got sent to insert name of forest.
I
Ah, yes, the worst of the forests.
Dark Hollow Forest. There we go. This.
We got transported to the Dark Hollow Forest. It was horrible.
And you're alive? He looks surprised.
Well,
I examine and like feel myself. I'm like, I am.
we met up with
Up you off at.
we met up with somebody, but they did not make it.
Well, that's what happens if you go into that forest. I'm surprised you guys lived.
Yes, I am as well.
Where did the forest drop you off at?
Outside of insert name town here.
Miss?
I miss.
Outside of Imus.
That place. They come up with some interesting stuff, but it's very useful.
It's also gone.
Yeah, it's up in flames.
What do you mean gone and up in flames?
I think their meaning is quite clear, Luther says, looking nervous.
Imus was destroyed.
That's impossible. There were precautions so nothing could disturb that place.
It looked like it was from the inside out.
Like an explosion happened, or like a dragon's mouth opened up and shot everybody outside the town gates.
You notice that he has an interesting look on his face that he never really uses.
Can I try to sense motive this look?
Yeah, what is this look?
What should I roll again? Would that be insight?
Insight would be...
Yeah.
It's a
18,
28.
28. You think that he's trying to figure out in his mind what is going on.
Very puzzled.
But you also sense a little bit that he might have an idea of what did it.
Luther kind of narrows his eyes at him.
I did
Watch.
take this relic from the site. She hands over the partially destroyed shield.
I haven't seen one of these in ages. Not since a man showed me it.
Yes.
I wonder who could have had this shield.
Could Did Ibis
He
get?
sets the pieces on the his table. Well, Luther, what happened?
It went fairly as planned, aside from that excursion of theirs. But I made it there, met up with Free and another man known as Alder, and
Alder?
He was big.
He's been gone for months.
I did not know him until this excursion.
And he saved our lives.
Yes, he was.
Oh, another sad person. Well, anything else to report?
Well, at the end of the, we ended up going to the silver mines to excise an
Yes.
evil, I suppose, and we ended up encountering some kind of skeleton, clearly undead thing with. wrappings.
Free hands him the crown.
Yes, it wore that.
Oh. Magic. He looks very amazed that you guys were able to be being with this crown on.
Do you know what that is?
Right. It's no more. It's dust. Did.
Anyway, I'm gonna bring up to Frederick. Luther's gonna say, before I tell you anything more about the mission, I'd like to know. There's something you're not telling us about the situation in Imus.
Imus. Oh. I think I know who did destroy it.
And who might that be?
That is not something we need to discuss at this point.
Is it not?
I feel it's
Hear about that thing plaguing the land that everyone's heard.
Is it not a town from the past?
Of the strongholds. But becoming even stronger. I bet even Gordon himself would have a hard time fighting this monster.
Gordon? He died.
But, yes, he did. Well, he's not dead, he just disappeared. Who knows where he is?
Oh,
What?
the Paladin Gordon the Great.
What an odd thing to bring
Good
up.
man.
Well, there's also Tommen, if you would like to show him the shadow object that you have.
What thing?
The blade? He already showed me that.
The ring.
It's a very sturdy blade.
Tommen, you need to show Frederick the ring.
That's silly. I don't need to show him anything.
You still have that ring,
No.
Tommen?
Yeah, you gave it back. You don't know you gave it back to him.
No,
Yeah.
he thinks it's in the ocean.
Yeah. Tommen.
When did you acquire this ring?
During our first go about.
Did not show it to me that sooner.
I didn't think it important at the time. I didn't know what it did.
All right, let me see the ring.
I unwillingly just hold out my hand, but I don't open it.
Tommen?
Kind of hard to.
All right,
But I open
Tom.
my hand just unwillingly. Here.
May I have the ring, Tommen? He holds out his ring hand.
Yes. I place it in his hand.
You, Kate, you notice he uses a detect spell, or holy magic, because in this world it's holy magic,
Okay.
to detect good from evil. This ring back. I am sorry. He opens up a drawer and puts it in, and closes it.
Do you know what it is?
To tell you that.
Wait, did you say that you could not tell me that?
Going to tell you that.
Okay.
So what did you see in the tomb? Can you describe it for me?
I already did. A mysterious undead thing in wraps.
Yes. Anything else you discovered?
No.
Would Free tells him that he found.
As Free starts talking about the sword, I elbow him in the ribs.
Free, as Paladin, would tell him no matter what.
Would he though?
He would. I think he would.
So he goes with it without Luther Free knowing he would do it.
All
And he
right.
tells him he found Gordon's body and his sword.
Forgive me, Father. I'm about to sin. I step forward and stab him with Gordon's blade.
With Gordon's blade?
Yes.
All right.
Since this is a surprise, if this hits, it is an auto crit.
All right. I actually have a character sheet for him.
Does an
You
18
miss.
hit him?
18
Really?
misses?
Yep. You see a divine light from the sword. The sword and the thing just hit and then stop.
He's not who you think he is, Luther says.
I draw my axe on Luther.
Free draws his sword on Luther too. What are you doing?
By Gordon's soul, I kill you. He's gonna try
Gordon?
to stab him again if he doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything. He just is watching you. Gordon, what are you talking about?
Gordon, he died knowing that you're a fraud.
A fraud? What do you mean?
He says that there's no holy light anymore.
He looks at you with concern.
And this is Gordon's blade, and he made a promise that it would slay any holy person it came in contact with.
Luther, step down.
Kate. Luther doesn't look at Kate. He's just standing there with the sword there, waiting for a response from Frederick.
Where have you heard this information?
In Gordon's journal.
Gordon's journal? So you did find his body. Are you
Yes.
sure he was talking about me?
He said any holy person, he promised the sword would cut down any holy person. Every last one, to use the exact words he's used.
So what, Luther? Are you gonna kill me?
Luther doesn't respond.
Free just is watching.
Tommen slowly draws
I
his
did
sword.
send Gordon out a long time ago, but he never returned. Something must have corrupted him.
Oh? Or did he just see the truth?
Yeah.
The truth in what? That our light is protecting everyone?
I don't know.
No.
Have
He
you
said
not
this-
seen the miracles of what Kate has done?
I've seen magic do just the same.
Cannot heal.
And it can slay just as magic can.
Boy, you have been mistaken. I don't know what was going through Gordon's head when he was writing whatever you're talking about. Now, I do see a faint curse on it. Kate, do you want to roll to see if there was anything on the sword?
If I can see anything on the sword?
Yes.
What do you want me to roll?
You do sense something evil on the sword. No. You sense good and evil on the sword.
Okay.
I want you to roll. Just give me a d20.
Oh!
It is Gordon's sword. It is imbued with holy light, but it looks like there's a curse put on it.
Do I know what kind of curse?
It looks like it prevents light from touching it.
Okay. Anything else special about it that I can pick up?
That there is resonant of darkness on the edges, probably from blood of what many dark spirits he has killed, but the light is keeping it in check.
Luther, that blade is cursed. I feel it.
You also feel a lot of light coming from Frederick.
Cool.
Luther just kind of stands there with the
Affected.
sword still out, like breathing heavily and his arms shaking.
Did this sword make you do it? Did someone curse that sword?
No.
So,
Kate's
I
gonna
simply want everyone to know the truth.
Kate's gonna step towards him, sort of trying to get within arm's reach.
He sheathes the sword.
She lowers her axe and then puts her arm kind of on his sword arm to try and
the
prevent it
sword.
from moving.
Tommen, would you mind taking that sword from him?
No. If
What?
he's telling the truth, I don't want it to just go away.
Then may I have the sword?
No. Tell me, Kate, if you can sense the curse, does it do anything to me?
It feels like it only affects people with light.
No.
In that case, then I'll hold on to it. If there's nothing wrong that will happen if I keep it.
It could
I
be
will
dark
be
and brooding.
taking that sword. I'm sorry, Luther. And I'll be taking the journal as well.
I will keep the journal. If this is the last thing that he has, that
Frederick,
is his
Frederick looks
final...
very upset at you.
I look very upset back.
Luther, please.
How about a compromise? What if he gives you the book after he's dead?
He looks
Wait.
at Tommen.
Wait, who's Tommen talking to?
Tommen draws his sword.
I know, I'm like talking to myself, like thinking out loud, like, what if he just says this?
Oh. No, I'm not gonna get myself killed here, Tom. I'm not an idiot.
They won't kill you.
What makes you say they wouldn't?
I don't know. Kate, would you kill me?
May I at least see the
Tommen, you're not
journal?
helping.
Sure.
And I will be having the sword.
Indeed, as
Tommen.
long as I can keep the journal.
Tommen, would you
Luther-
mind grabbing that
Luther
sword?
takes the sword and hands it over.
Would you mind lifting that sword, Tommen?
But Luther just gave it to you.
It would be set on the table, because,
No, none of us should touch it.
yes.
Tommen, you're the safest man.
I like extend a finger out and touch it.
Nothing happens.
I like tap it several times. Nothing.
You tap it several times. Nothing happens.
I grip the sword.
You feel like it's a pretty good sword.
Okay, and I lift it.
It looks very finely made. Would you mind putting that in my study in one of the glass cases that are empty? Just the second door down on the right.
As Tommen thinks, he's like, I know I have a cursed sword, but I feel like this thing's going to do something, and I don't know what. And I just go and put it inside one of the glass cases.
When they're
All right.
talking about going and putting it in the study, Kate sort of again looks pained almost, or super uncomfortable.
Does Tommen make you uncomfortable?
No.
Okay. So I can get there.
All right. May I see this journal?
You may see it. Luther holds it up and just holds it open to him. But we'll yank it away if he reaches for it.
He asked to actually hold it, and he will give it back if otherwise.
I have your word.
You have my word.
He hands it over.
Can I look at his like armory of other sort of collections while I'm in there?
Yeah, you can.
Tommen goes in, comes out in full silver armor.
There is a full silver armor set. You notice a staff that looks very pretty.
Ooh,
A ring on the table of his desk. It looks very familiar.
is it my
And it
ring?
feels very familiar. Yes, it looks exactly like your ring.
I swear.
Tom is just gonna stare at this ring, and you're gonna have to cut back and wait to come find me for that one.
All right.
Tom is just gonna stare at it.
Stare at it.
Roll for ring staring contest.
It does whisper to you in the same familiar voice you kind of hear sometimes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back to me on that. I'm gonna keep staring at it.
Okay. These are his words. He looks very upset. Last few verses.
Surely you can see why signs seem to point towards your treachery.
Yes, it does.
And
I
does
wonder
not help.
why you would say that.
Yes. And it does not help that you seem to be so keen on hiding any way for every man to get information. There's no way that it seems like you're trying to cover up.
It's
for
to
something.
protect people.
Is it though?
Would you actually go on any outside knowing those things are out there?
Yes, I still do. I still have. And besides, people don't go outside anyway.
Yes, because we protect them.
We give them hope.
Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. But ignorance is still ignorance.
We wouldn't last as long as we have without this ignorance. People are selfish, deceitful.
You remember those cultists?
Yes.
People tend to turn to doing dark things to try and survive when they think there is no hope.
Luther just stares.
Giving them that hope keeps them in the light. Keeps people alive.
But what is life when you don't know what you're living?
They know what they're living. They go each day living about their lives, only having to worry about where their next meal's going to come from, rather than, is today the day I'm going to die?
Luther just stares again.
Some are not happy with that life, as you are, and you've turned to doing good things for the light, helping people. Others are not so. She stops there.
What Kate has said is true. But you can choose to do whatever you want. It is your choice. If you wish to kill me, I shall fight thee.
No.
Then so be it. Would you still like to help the Order, or go on your own business?
Father, I feel we should probably take a recess. Maybe a few days respite.
I think that is good to do, Kate. I have worked you a little too hard. I'm sorry.
No apologies necessary, Father.
Free, I'll be sending you back to your town. Tell the Archdeacon that we will send some more aid. Send some silver as soon as the transports gets here. And freely, you may head off as soon as you are ready. Free nods and leaves.
I forget. Wasn't one of the conditions of Luther working for him that he would get to see at least some of the library or something?
Yes, and he will offer it to you.
I think I'll take up on that offer.
May I join you?
If you still wish to.
I'd like that.
Are you gonna let Frederick have the book or no?
No, he's taking the book.
All right.
Then he's gonna go to the library and have a library adventure.
As you guys are starting to walk, Tom and you hear people starting coming out of the room.
Can I make a quick roll?
Yeah, I guess so. You could just take it. Nothing's gonna stop you.
It's just my personal decision.
Yeah,
but
I think he's having an internal.
I'm having an
devil's-
internal dilemma about.
He's having an angel on one shoulder, devil on the other shoulder roll.
It's essentially the crunk roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, roll.
Okay, we can play odds or evens. I'm taking it.
You take the ring and put it in your pocket
Well,
and come out.
Yep,
Frederick's
and I walk
probably gonna
out.
realize it's gone. at
Yeah, I
least.
just realized like Frederick's is gonna go in there and be like, "Damn it!" Just freaking...
What are you talking about? He put it in the drawer.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and it's missing.
Yeah, it's not in the drawer anymore.
I found it on the table.
It's still not in the drawer anymore.
He's
Yeah,
gonna. I assume he's gonna look for it.
I didn't take it out though.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm gonna like stay in the same place that I was in by the time like they get in. So I'm like looking at the desk at this
All
point.
right. So, Kate, you see Tom and just staring at all the cool objects in Frederick's room.
Tommen, don't take anything. Let's go.
And I just like come back to her and just walk away. You see that suit of armor in there?
It's very pretty, isn't it?
That staff.
Why would they make armor out of silver? Is it so you can tackle werewolves?
The werewolves wouldn't be able to touch you in that.
I
It bur-
suppose that's true. I like my image better though.
What other silver burns things? What other things does silver burn?
Oh, many monsters.
Vampires, zombie. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Frederick Watson, vampire, zombie.
It pops into like a door in the window.
Oh,
and, like, through a
Luther, you
door.
actually in the book you actually find great insights to different type of monster species out in the wilderness.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, in the book.
Ooh.
Kate would have also been able to make that list. So
Can I read?
can you?
Yes, you can.
Just making sure.
You have read several things.
That's true.
This dream
You're-
left me. This is how confused I am. That dream, it really messed with me, man.
Dream of a beautiful woman bathing.
Oh
Oh no!
You.
All of the blood in his brain has gone somewhere else. If you know what I'm saying.
Library. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna
Notice
look up.
there is a petite woman with but she's very old and she looks like she's just reading a book and writing something down.
There's. It's up to you to decide, but there's probably been multiple occasions of her chasing me out of here because I've tried to sneak in this library on many times, like in the past.
Oh, she's never tried to stop you
What?
broken in. She's busy on her studies and whatnot.
It's an older man that
Would I,
stops
would,
him.
would I know her then?
Maybe this isn't the librarian.
It's not the same library. It's not the librarian.
Okay, I thought it was the librarian.
I'm gonna
You
ignore
notice there
him.
is a guard in here too.
Do they recognize me?
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I just waltz on in.
He knows the thing.
I give him a smile.
Glowers at you.
I'm gonna lead like Luther behind a shelf. I have a book that I think you'd be most interested in.
Oh?
She pulls it out of her bag. I was meaning to give this to you at Shivler. It belongs to the library. I just thought you might want to look at it. She hands it to you.
He takes it, looks at it.
Oh yeah, you had a burned book.
No, I took one of the vampire books.
Oh yeah, you did. Good job.
Is there a globe in the library?
He looks at it and starts tearing up a little bit.
Talks about vampires.
No, you got this for me, but you went against your... Thank you.
It's what friends do.
He gives her a hug.
Oh, she returns it.
I'm sorry, it's been a hard time for me recently.
I understand. 2 weeks without rest. Nothing but monsters and battles.
Yes, I'm used to at least having a nice alleyway to curl up in at night.
I guess you could have crawled up anywhere.
I mean, can't curl up in an alleyway when there's no alleyways.
And that would have been the worst idea in the fishing village.
Oh yeah.
You would have died.
Dead.
Mhm. In any case, I have some researching to do, I suppose.
Coming out from
What are
behind
you-
the shelf, do we see Tommen playing with a globe?
Yeah, is there a globe? If there is, I'm playing with it.
Yes, you. Yeah, I did. She ate it all. Sorry.
He ate the globe?
Just
So
turn
Tom
around. We hear like crunching sounds. Turn around and half the globe is gone.
The guards
just,
are
like,
pulling
a
like the stand
bite.
out of his mouth.
Stains out.
Said sorry. My mom was talking to me. Okay. Yeah, he's spinning it pretty fast. Guard is looking at him, shaking his head.
Unbelievable.
And I let
I
my
tried to-
finger just like slide it to slow it down.
I
And
try
then
to
it gets stuck in the middle. You take 1 damage.
Luther just stares at him while this is happening. Just unbelievable. I spend my entire life trying to get in here, and he just gets a free pass.
I look up and see Tom or Luther and Kate, and I wave. I'm like, hi.
Luther waves back.
She gives a soul smile. Waves back.
And then stick my finger in my mouth and just like kind of suck on it.
Well, time for research.
Yes, I don't
He's
think...
gonna find everything he can find. Sorry, you can finish your sentence. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I don't think Tommen is too much into reading. I'll go see if he wants to go do something else, and I'll leave you to your research.
Thank you.
See you later.
Luther is going to find information as much as he can on all sorts of things, such as ghosts, undead creatures, and other horrors of the wastes.
All right. What do you and Tommen want to do?
Am I being pulled away from the globe?
No, I'm not pulling you away. I'm just asking to see if there's anything else you want to do.
Oh, did you want to read?
Not particularly. It's not my style. Did you want to check out your shop? See how it's coming along?
I forgot about my shop.
Yeah, Frederick said he had some guys working on it while we were gone.
I'm glad he kept that word. I'd love to see it.
All right, that's where we're going to go to.
Okay, you guys get to his shop. It's not very big.
Is it in shambles?
It's
Does
not
it
in
like-
shambles.
Is it like a degraded level and just looks kind of crummy?
No, it looks pretty crummy because it's small, but
Right.
it's still at your shop.
Right, like I don't care. Like even if it was Crummy's, Tommy's gonna be like, "Wow, look at this business."
It's
And there's like an
homey.
old man and a dead dog.
That's your merchandise so far.
Yeah, I don't have anyone near you.
I'm selling old
Dog
men
pelt.
and dead dogs.
Yeah.
I have the finest dog pelts around. Come get him. Come get him, folks.
All right.
Freshly caught.
Notice that one of your bags that you didn't take along with the adventure is in the house.
One of my bags.
You, with some of your supplies.
I'm
Wait, he has an
gonna.
inventory?
What? I thought he did. Did he not?
I thought it came with a big old wagon.
You
Yeah,
definitely
it's
didn't
all
have
in
a
your
wagon.
house.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go restock myself with what I got, and I'm gonna
So what kind of shop do you have?
At first it was just a normal shop with like pelts and just like trade shop. But at this point, I think Tom's gonna try to go search for a new venture somewhere, but he doesn't know what yet.
A new adventure.
A new venture, so like instead of just like a shop, maybe it can be like a weird like odd item shop, or it could be like an armory shop where I go and like buy and sell armor for people. But at this
Okay.
point, it's going to be like just a regular market where it has a little bit of everything.
Okay.
You're actually setting up your shop.
Yeah, so
Oh.
just right now, it's general.
Okay.
You're actually going to open it today?
Not unless I can find workers.
Well, you don't have enough money for workers.
Yeah, I can't pay people. Wait, hang on.
Oh, speaking of money, I can buy stuff.
Yeah.
What?
A gold piece does a lot, doesn't it?
A lot.
Okay. How long are we going to
Oh.
be in town for?
An undetermined amount of time so far.
I would at least give us a week.
Yeah, Luther's.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a week before Frederick gives you something to do.
Kate
Okay.
offers to work for very cheap.
Okay, I'd appreciate that, and I'll pay you. But I need someone to be long term while we're out adventuring, or if I die.
That is a good point.
Smile fades immediately.
I'll try to
okay.
make sure that doesn't happen to you.
You want to put up a help? Do you want to put up a help wanted sign?
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a sign and set up what I can with my shop.
All right.
I'm helping out.
A boy comes in. You need help?
Yeah, how old are you, son?
16.
God,
Where'd you get
oh,
that Western drawl, kid?
A really young boy, 16.
I'm at,
He's considered a man in this world.
Tom
I
is
know.
like pinching his eyes. He's like, well,
12 years old.
and can you count?
To 3.
Can you count higher?
Well, many people don't teach that.
Do you know what money is?
Yes. This stuff. He brings out a wooden pent.
Okay. Do you know how many pence make a silver?
I think 50 or 100. Something.
I forgot the conversion. What is it?
It's 100 per next coin, so 100 pence would be a copper.
Okay. Okay.
Unless Jackson wants to change it again.
No, that is fine.
That's good. Kid, do you have got any siblings? Is it just you?
No. And
Oh,
on the
that-
walls at night sometimes.
Oh my goodness, it's young Luther.
Well, that's okay. What's your name, kid?
I don't have one.
How do you not have a name?
My parents never gave me one.
Okay. And are you a boy or a girl?
He lifts up his pants.
How? How'd you lift up your pants?
stretch out his pants.
Kate's gonna go in the back room at this point.
I think I'm a boy.
Okay, so it is.
What do you want your starter Pokemon to be?
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, we got Agumon.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I'll
and
choose Greymon.
no, Patamon, you fool. You get Angemon.
I'll choose Pokemon. That's a good one, right?
All right,
Any case, back to the dark fantasy world.
snap back into this.
Dark fantasy
Slap.
comedy.
Well, where's your family, kid? I'm gonna take a guess that you're homeless.
Yeah, well, I don't have anyone anymore.
Have you gotten into trouble?
Yes,
What kind of trouble?
for standing where I'm not supposed to.
It really is young Luther.
I have made a young Luther. He's gonna adopt him and call him something and then leave him like his father.
Pretty much.
No, Luther's better. Luther's a better father than his actual father.
Luther's not a father.
Yeah, I know, but he would be a better father.
Not
Comparison.
yet.
I mean, he isn't one yet, but he would be one.
If at this point in time he would be a better father.
Yeah, with his current mindset, if he had a kid, he would take care of them.
Are you gonna hire him?
Tell you what, you are gonna stay here with me and you're gonna sweep the floors and I'm gonna teach you how to count money.
Okay.
And if you're able to keep up and do this and I can trust you, I would like you to run the shop.
Oh, that would make me happy.
And then I
Oh.
pull out my sword at this point and I point it at him. And
You
I swear to
stab
God,
him?
you do something to make it so I don't trust you.
Hold on, repeat, because I heard that you stabbed him.
No, I pull out my sword and point it at him.
Okay.
He looks frightened. Maybe I don't want to work here.
That depends.
Can Luther saunter in at this point?
It's still the first
No,
day. You're
yours-
probably still researching.
I was
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could like grab a bunch of books and take them here and just hang out.
No, they wouldn't let you. It's got to stay in the library.
They're
Except
chained
for
to
the
wall.
vampire book.
No, that still belongs in the library. She stole it.
It belongs there, but it left there without any consequence, so he assumes he's allowed to keep it from
Take
being
it.
there.
They'd stop you.
He pocketed
But
that.
they didn't see you give it to him, did they?
Oh no, I gave it to you behind
It
the
looks
shelf.
a lot different than the other books they have.
Yeah, he's gonna keep it secret. He's gonna store it.
Secret, secret.
Okay. What do you want to do, Kate? You're just gonna help him throughout the few days?
Yeah. Trying to avoid the pantsless boy at all costs.
If he's even there after that.
I meant he just stretches out his pants and looks at his.
Like
No,
he
he
looks
pulls
down.
up his pants.
Ripping the middle seam.
Chaps
Yeah.
were created that day.
Dang it.
Okay. So Tuesdays pass. You're getting your stuff in order.
I still have the help wanted signed up.
I make sure to go back to Peter for dinner, if that matters at all.
Gotten some wackos in your store, and you just say get out.
Yep.
You could tell they're wackos.
Damn people, I thought the other kid was crazy, but God.
On the
Company.
second day, Kate, that he has to leave to Shivler to check what you guys saw. With a few, it looks like a big party of
Who did?
you did, you and Tommen.
We're leaving again?
No, Peter.
Peter.
Okay.
Sorry, you
People
cut
are
off again.
leaving to Shivler to see what is happening.
So, might I ask, just real quick, what knowledge it is to identify undead and such?
You pretty much already have that knowledge.
Or is it like what skills that if I level up and can add expertise to it, then I'll do that? Since now that I know stuff, I can know it better.
Probably
kind of
like
thing.
Arcana.
I guess you can. Okay.
Would it be Arcana or like would it be Arcana or like religion or what?
It'd be Arcana.
All right, cool. I'll do that next time I get the opportunity.
Okay.
Mental note.
All right. You were a girl comes in. She's about 16 and asks to work for you.
Well, I'm gonna go through the same series of questions as I did with the boy, except for the fact of asking the gender.
Because you can tell.
Easy. And then with that, does she differ in any way by the time I pull out my sword?
She doesn't. She seems a lot nicer.
Kate's gonna look at her. What does Kate see about her?
Yeah, what's Kate see?
Can I get some insight? I'm really scrutinizing this woman.
She looks like she's poor and needs food.
What about her like demeanor?
She intelligent.
She looks like she wants a job, not the
Okay.
whatever
Whoa.
whatever Tommen has.
Not whatever
Money?
Tommen has.
She's not after whatever Tommen got. Wink, wink.
You're
You're
that's,
taking this a lot of dark places.
that's a dark world.
Anyway.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Cool. That's all I needed.
Tommen, as the boy's been working, he's been working real hard and learning a lot of stuff from you.
Has he been progressing in bounds and leaps?
Wait,
Yep.
we didn't finish the woman.
Yeah, what about her?
Finisher.
Are you gonna hire her?
Well, he's pointing the sword at her. How does she react?
She's afraid.
Does
No,
she
you're not
give-
the type we're looking for.
So is she afraid in the fact that she seems willing, or she's afraid in the fact that she looks like she's like able to?
She looks like she's afraid because some guy is pointing a sword after they asked for help.
Do you understand why I'm doing this?
That you don't want me to steal from you?
Very good.
Okay.
And what about your family?
My dad is a drunk.
Yeah, great. Get out. Sorry.
What?
I hand her 3 silver pieces, and I'm sorry I can't hire you, but I need someone long term, and I just kind of let her go.
Well, but I can work long term.
It's true, but can you fight?
I mean, who can't?
Maybe
Just stab someone.
It's more than just stabbing.
I'm confused.
I give her a weapon, a staff, I guess. Like here.
She holds it like a baseball bat and like this.
Nope.
She then swings.
She sings pretty good.
And breaks something by accident. And it's a pretty good swing. It could probably knock you out flat.
What did she break?
Just something that was on the corner just fell
Like was it the staff that broke, or was it like an object?
because the air. It was an object that you had precariously put on a shelf.
Was it fragile looking? Or did
No,
it sound fragile when it broke?
It sounded fragile when it broke.
Oh. Okay. With that, we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to switch her out for a sword instead.
And
I drop.
She swings it just like the staff, but at the edge, and it looks pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't mind staying for a couple days and helping Toby out with the chores, and we'll see how it goes.
Thank you. Her name is Caleb. A name. Give me a name.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Giuseppe.
Jessica. I didn't ask you guys.
You didn't ask anybody.
He did.
I asked
He said,
Caleb.
he said Caleb name.
Oh, I didn't hear Caleb. I just heard come up with the
Caleb's
name.
good
Yeah, I
with
heard that
names.
too.
Caleb's good with names. I'm not.
I'm not good with names. You made me come up with 3 names on the spot, and I came up with Germ, Grub, and something else similar.
All right. So
That's what I could for
Jessica
those kids'
and
names.
Toby are hard workers. They look like they're doing okay. You sold a few things, and you've gotten 3 silver and 20 pence.
Okay.
It sounds like he's armed them as well, so they have weapons.
I'm teaching Toby how to fight.
I'm gonna teach both of them how to fight.
All right, you teach both of them how to fight.
I
Kind
could
of.
teach Toby how to use a dagger pretty well.
If Luther's around, he can hang out with Toby.
Uh,
I'll be dropping by in the
Um,
evenings because I'm not going to be spending my entire days in the library.
Luther, you have been finding books, but you're actually surprised how well the written monster things are. It on Gordon's book is. It's pretty much just a summary of what the books have to say.
Oh, so it's just I look through like I did cross-reference from the journal to the books, and it's basically just the same stuff.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
One's more in depth, the other one's a summary.
Yeah.
Also, I hope Luther knows he could stay at my house while and not like sleep in the streets.
Oh, yeah,
He'll drop by and find that. Yeah.
there was supposed to be like an upper apartment room, right?
Yeah.
I think Frederick said that.
I don't know if Kate's staying with us, but
If Luther stays, then why not? She'll stay with the two.
I
both of you.
mean,
Well, I guess
you
Peter left,
have
so-
Peter. You live
Peter
with
left.
Peter. Yeah, but you can. You have your own house in the district. In the district.
But now
live
it's like a
alone,
sleepover.
live with friends.
Yeah, but I think it'd be kind of more fun to stay with their friends.
It's a sleepover.
Yay!
Let's have a sleepover, everybody!
Yay!
We all thought we died.
We can
Sleepover.
stay up at night and play spin the bottle. Whoever loses gets stabbed by a silver dagger.
Oh, that sounds like it's my favorite game.
I think it fits this universe a little better.
I'd like to
Spin-
know how you'd lose.
Spin the dagger.
You lose by
Spin the-
losing first.
So
It's,
whoever points at gets stabbed.
No, spin the bottle. You don't make out with each other. You hold your breath, and then whoever exhales first gets stabbed.
Exactly.
It's a Tommen game.
It's like Russian roulette, basically. Only one person's guaranteed to die.
So yeah, take your pick.
I mean, if you have an 8-chamber caliber and you have 8 people, one person's gonna die.
That's true.
So we can do that about 11
We can do
times before I run out of healing spells.
I mean, I'm sure it takes a few of us more than one dagger stab. I guess depending on who's stabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luther will drop by, and if given the request, he'll teach the little squirt how to use a dagger real good.
Jessica
Done.
and Toby are really hard workers, and you're really starting to like them.
Well, good. At this point, I go and take down the help wanted sign, and I'm gonna sit them both down. All right. I know the week hasn't been up yet, but I want to let you know what I have planned. And I pull out a gold coin and slide on the table and show them like this. I want you two to go and keep this safe and run my shop. And then this is going to be in your investment. You're going to save this and use this to go and help keep the shop up. And then you're also going to invest it to make money off of it too.
Okay.
Alright.
How do we do that?
Well, you're going to save it. And then you're going to go and take, in the beginning, like 30% of all of our profits and stick it in there. And then everything else, you're going to buy more items and stock up and make the shop nice.
Okay. Every win.
Every week. After you make as much money as you can, you count the money, and then you save 30% of that, and then you restock.
Okay. Okay, let's just pretend you've explained it to them everything you have to do as a merchant, because I'm not going through this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
You fought in the morning, taught math in the afternoon, and then business at night.
Yes, that was our schedule for the following week.
Luther and Tom and Kate are super impressed on how much
I was
Tom
I
knows
was gonna
about
actually
this
bring
stuff.
that up in character, like just like whispering to Kate, like he is deceptively intelligent.
He did say he
You
ran a
did.
shop back at Seedlin.
Hmm.
Then like during their like little whispers, Tommen hurts himself. He's like, "Ow!"
He's still the Tommen we know and love.
Yeah.
Okay, a week's passed, and has sent and asked you guys to come.
We also leveled up 30 times.
Woo! Yeah, good job, everybody. Level 20.
No,
Oh,
you did not level at all.
I'm talking about
We didn't get
Toby and Jessica.
He's talking about relationship level.
we didn't get any social experience points though.
Yeah, no, we
social
didn't.
rank.
Okay, you can have some social experience, but
Social
that will be
rank
after.
up.
Yay!
All right. So you guys come to Frederick. How are you guys doing?
I'm fine.
Feeling better, Luther?
Mm-hmm.
Has Peter kept in contact with the stone?
Yes.
Then I don't. bring
Nothing's
him up.
happened. They've been trying to find survivors, but no survivors have been found.
Survivors.
Yeah. The stuff that I was hoping you guys would look for, but you guys didn't even go inside the city.
It was like burning.
Wait, are you talking about Imus? Because you said he went to Chevaler.
Chevalier, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
he
I
went
was
to-
really confused.
Yeah, I thought Luther like burned the town down or something.
Luther's is like, now that I'm done with my quest, I'll never get silver again.
No.
So-
All right.
So they went to Imus.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
So
So,
I have a quest for you guys.
Let's hear it.
I
Father.
grinned wincingly. Like, yay.
She's been so casual the past few days, she kind of almost forgets curtsy.
You have been. You guys have fought some of the people that have been causing problems. Other strongholds. In Duran.
Dendra?
About cultists. Dendra, yeah.
Wow.
That they're having problem with cultists. Search for any clues of where these cultists live.
How would cultists get in such a stronghold?
During it's only in the outskirts.
I imagine they just walked through the door, Kate.
Not Dendra. You need a passport to get into Dendra.
Imagine they'd still
Yes.
walk in.
You can't?
you see, Tommen, a passport, you need to get into certain places.
What if they just walked in?
Then they'd
Dendra's the most
probably get
heavily-
stabbed or...
Well, like, what if it's a fake?
Luther gives like a
Ignore Tom for a minute.
face.
No, that's
They've been
Dendra's the
only
most-
getting. They've been only getting inside the first gate, not the second one.
I still don't remember
Oh.
it being that easy.
I'm surprised too, but cultists have been managing. Even in Shivler, there has been talk of cultists in there.
So
I need you to find clues of these cultists and find where they live.
So you're gonna give us passports to Dendra?
Why don't we just
Yes.
walk in?
He hands you guys what looks like leather-bound scrolls.
Kate will take Tommen's.
I
Luther
don't even
takes
like
his
care.
own.
I just watch.
I'll hold on to this for you so we don't lose it.
Oh, thank you.
Is anyone else
To
getting some weird
search a few
stuff?
other villages. We need to find where they have. I would the closest town to Dendra will be Falm. You'll be having to go there.
You guys are gonna love Tendra. It's very beautiful.
Not Falm. That's the fishing town. Falm is alright. It is
Tagana?
Tagana. Yep.
What makes Dendra so beautiful?
Like-
It's the
Oh
safest town.
no,
They spend
Luther,
a lot
you
of
have
time on
heard-
cosmetics.
You've heard of people wanting to go to Dendra because it is a lot more beautiful than anywhere else. You've heard stories of how beautiful it is.
Is it romantic?
Yes, they have flowers. You don't really see flowers anywhere anymore.
I want you to
cooked
roll,
them.
Luther.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he doesn't know what he's never seen a flower before.
You don't know what a flower is?
Have I seen a
He
flower?
knows what a flower is, he just hasn't seen one before.
You've seen grass before and you think it's pretty.
I'm trying to think like if he would even have a concept of like natural beauty in that way.
You do have it
'Cause-
when you see it.
But like that's the
Because
thing is
sometimes
like
you'll see it
he's never
like
really
around
seen
the
anything
church.
beautiful.
around the church. It's grassy and has ponds,
Mm.
and you think that's beautiful. It's the most beautiful spot in Kember.
Okay.
It's the least shitty spot in all town.
It smells the least like corpses here.
And poo.
Mmm.
There's not a lot of shit around here, which is like why I love coming down here.
I'm pretty sure Luther's nose is basically just destroyed at this point.
Death.
Yeah,
I
If you,
think
all
most
of
people
you-
in Kember's nose.
in Dendra,
guys.
it pretty much smells like this church in the worst smelling places.
I'll believe it when I smell it.
All right. Do you guys want to head out?
Yeah.
I want to go and talk to my shopkeepers before I go,
Mm.
just to let them know like what's going on, and if I die, you're in charge.
One of she asks, "How do I know you're dead?"
I hold out this hammer of my father's. Like this sword or my halberd, this will find its way back.
Will? Magical?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's gonna get back here.
Was it blessed by
It
Frederick?
could have been.
Oh man, that's nice.
But it was my father's, but it will make its way back here. I'll make sure of it.
Okay.
And Luther's
All
gonna
right.
go. Luther's gonna go to the little kid, like kneel down and pat him on the shoulder and say, "Remember, go for the jugular." And he's gonna leave.
He nods.
We've had this discussion before.
And I look at them both just one last time. It's like, if I find out that either one of you have done anything wrong, taken anything, or been fighting with each other, so help me, I will be back here, and you will have hell to pay.
I'll have some faith in them, Tommen.
All right. They both nod.
I'd like give them just like the one more look just to be sure,
I go
and then I
give
start
the
walking away.
I go give the little boy a high five and then pointedly ignore the woman.
Ooh,
don't like
someone's
her.
jealous.
Oh, Kate, you have noticed that she has had a fondness for Luther.
Oh, for me.
Oh well, then I'll say
Yeah.
goodbye to her
Oh,
as I leave.
have I noticed this?
Apparently not.
It
Well,
wouldn't
you
surprise
told me your dad looks handsome, so
No, I'm just saying. Like, have I noticed a fondness for me?
Did Luther pick up?
you find
anything?
it. She finds you find it nice talking to her because she's kind. That's all you know.
Can I make like? I don't
Everything
know.
else goes over your head.
Wait, can I insight this?
No.
All right.
With disadvantage.
I mean, I'd still rather get a disadvantage insight than nothing.
And with your plus 10, you're pretty much
Exactly.
guaranteed anyway.
No, you just don't notice anything. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give that to you.
All right.
Sorry, man.
Oblivious to the ways of the woman.
I mean, it makes sense to
Yes.
his character.
Yep. All
Doesn't
right.
talk to people.
So, Luther, I see that girl's got her eye on you.
She does.
I just thought she was looking at the merchandise at the table.
I looked
That
at
she
Luther
was.
just like
I don't. What are you suggesting?
she was looking at your merchandise. It's
Tom,
just
and that's really creepy.
like open jawed and like raising my eyebrows like
That's really creepy, Tom, and don't say that.
How old are you?
I don't even know.
How
I
old
think
am
I'm
I?
20-something. 20-something.
Tom was like 30, wasn't he?
Oh God. I don't know.
21. Luther is 21.
You didn't write it down.
Probably higher
Wait,
20s,
no,
maybe
he's 26.
Oh,
Oh, snap. Are we the same age?
maybe.
Why don't you write down a number over here, Brody?
Thanks. Done.
To add to
The rest is
Tommen's
large.
inappropriate joke, Kate actually chuckles.
I still don't quite know what you're talking about. If you're suggesting that she fancies me, that simply cannot be correct.
That's not what I was saying at all. I'm just saying.
Oh, then what were you saying?
Obviously nothing.
Obviously.
If you can't see it, then who am I to tell you?
I look at Luther and give him a wink.
He just kind of shakes his head and looks down at the ground.
Alright, so we're
Anyway.
making our way to the gates.
Mm-hmm.
Walking fast, faces
Talking about-
pass, and we're not homebound.
Girls.
I'm gonna not go to my horse. I'm gonna have it stay where I left it for now.
Can you call it away, but not toward you?
I think I can call it, but I don't know if I can call it in a way that it stays away.
Interesting.
All right. As you
'Cause-
guys are leaving, it's still about morning. You guys just barely got everything set and started leaving. You guys are heading to Tegan.
Tagana.
Katakana?
Tagana. Okay. And you
What?
flip flop
What?
flip
Oh, gosh.
clop
Is it the
Flip.
horse?
clop. Yes, it's the horse. As you guys turn around, you notice a shadow mirror following you.
Go away! I shout to it.
It nods.
This kid was very uncomfortable when she saw the horse.
Yeah, does it go away?
No.
Man, I want that horse.
Leave. Stay put.
Okay, you just told to do two different things.
Stay put while we leave.
It shakes its head.
Can I ride you?
It shakes its head up and down.
And I mount him.
Kate is
You
very
know what? I
uncomfortable.
don't care.
It didn't do anything.
Well, I'm not afraid of having a bad rep in the house. Just keep going.
It's not my problem, I suppose.
Yeah, you're not riding it.
Luther just continues.
Very uncomfortable.
Kate, would you rather walk in front or behind the horse? Whichever makes you comfortable.
No,
I
I walked behind and to the side
Okay.
with a good
Okay.
good few feet in between us.
Yeah, Luther's gonna kind of sidle next to her and be like, "Look, I want to get rid of it now.
I could do that for you.
You could, but I don't know if it might become hostile.
I think that's the point.
I don't want it to hurt anybody.
I can make sure it doesn't.
Let's just keep it alive for now, I suppose.
What are you guys talking about?
You look great on that horse, Tommen, Luther said sarcastically.
I beam.
Kate
I
looks unhappy.
forgot
The
sarcasm.
horse
doesn't work on him.
shakes its head.
I should have asked Frederick for a way to maybe unsummon him or something.
She says nothing to that.
All right. I forgot to tell Tommen, you've been having the same dream for a week now, the same one that you had.
I'm not surprised.
All right. You guys, I want you to roll for perception. Tommen, you're majestically riding on a horse. Kate and Luther, over the click clocking, you hear a moan. And it doesn't sound like an undead moan.
I still draw my axe and turn towards it.
It is in the kind of behind a few rocks.
I'll go ahead and Luther's gonna run over there with his. He'll have his short sword out just in case.
You're gonna run over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll creep over there.
And put my hood up to look cool, mysterious.
He'll stealth over there, I suppose.
Yeah, so
You, Tommen, you will not realize that you have left your friends behind.
Oh, uh-oh.
yeah, so as he's riding off, we're sneaking behind these rocks.
He turns around thinking we're playing a prank on him because he just sees behind these rocks.
No, he doesn't notice. He just
Yeah.
is thinking how cool he is riding a horse.
Put my hood up to look more mysterious, and I just keep riding.
Okay.
I have no peripheral vision.
You sneak behind a few more rocks. You're at an edge of the forest of the dark wood forest.
Mhm.
And you see someone on the ground.
Is that an old man?
No, it's not an old man. The old man's dead.
Yeah, I know. I can only dream, okay? What do they look like? Are they like a
They
person,
don't
like
look like the undead do.
I mean, like, is it a guy, a girl, are they old or young or what?
You can't tell from the position you're at.
Can I sense anything from them?
Okay, do not sense any evil.
I'm gonna creep on over there and
Same.
pat them, like shake their shoulder a little bit.
Smack him with the hilt of the axe.
Okay.
No.
As you get close to him, it is a dark man with strange ears. I've never seen ears like this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I never ended up telling these people about the interesting encounter with the dwarf man.
Oh, they do kind of look like you actually saw Aaron,
Alder. No, he did
Alder's
not see
ears.
Alder's ears.
who saw and one of the characters saw Alder's ears. It was just a passing glance.
I think I saw them, but didn't say anything about them.
Oh yeah,
he
like when
didn't
I was
say
like
it.
taking off a helmet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like Alder's ears.
My wet hair. That's what it was.
Yeah, I see them and I'm like, what? I shake them. I try to shake the person awake again.
Moans.
I mean, I'd recognize an
Looks
elf,
like
right?
you have never actually met an elf.
Would I recognize like their signs, like what kind of their ears, first and foremost?
I don't think so. They're pretty only Frederick and a few others in the world actually have talked to them. Half elves don't usually wear their ears, so I don't think so.
Okay.
I met someone like this before. They're not inherently bad.
The ears are so unnatural, though.
I know it's weird, but listen, the one that I met earlier was probably one of the best people I've ever met. He
Shall we-
gave his life for
It
me.
looks very tan too.
I continue, or I don't continue. I check him or her for.
It's a him.
Okay, I check him for any signs of like
He
gashes.
looks like he's got looks like he's got a bruise on his head.
Is there any sign of bleeding anywhere?
From his head, and that's it. He does look like he's got scrapes all over his body, though.
Is there like consistent bleeding from his head, or is it just like a cut?
It's dry.
Well, there's nothing here that generic medicine can do for him.
I shake him with the butt of my axe, like put it against him and shake it.
Aren't you
Gentle.
holding him?
We didn't pick him
Luther?
up. I didn't pick him up. No, I just shook him.
You're
a little
shaking him. He opens his eyes.
Is he super tiny?
Eyes, and his whole eye is purple.
Bit. Is it like a I got punched in the face kind of purple?
No, it's like kind of royal purple.
Hmm.
And it's his eye, like around his eye, or is like the white of his
full
eye is purple?
eye. His full eye is purple.
All right, I'm going to try and decapitate him.
You're going to try to decapitate. Okay.
Yeah,
I want you to roll.
All right.
I'm using Great Weapon Fighter.
Advantage too because he's on the ground.
All right, I'm using Great Weapon Fighter.
All right.
Well,
You decapitate him.
what was that for?
He was demonic. His eye.
Was
did you see
he?
it? Yes,
How do you know?
his eye. Did you see it?
What if he just had like pink eye or
Oh
something?
crap! I forgot, Luther. You had the journal. You've read up on elves.
What? All right. Well, I guess it's too late for that, though.
You just remembered because I just remembered.
What if he just had like pink eye or something?
You've read that elves, full elves, actually have different colored eye. The whole eye is different colored.
He must have been cursed.
Their eye colors are a natural thing for them. You murdered him.
She kind of starts backing away slowly and then gets on her knees. Cursed,
He wasn't cursed. It's a natural thing for them.
but his eye,
Eyes.
eyes.
Kate, this man needed our help.
Needed is the key word.
Yes.
Well,
Needed.
he's not suffering.
that's a
As
good
there's
twist.
like blood spurting
Listen.
out of his neck.
From now on, Kate, don't just do that anymore, okay? When it comes to unknown things like this, don't just assume the worst.
But if he was going to attack, you don't
He wasn't.
Know. How
We
do you
don't know, but okay, look. It's the same with literally anybody. Do you kill everyone you find unconscious?
only if they're evil.
Yes. Was he evil, Kate?
Maybe,
You don't know.
maybe. She starts crying.
Like, oh, Kate, come here. Luther comes over and like pats her shoulder. I understand it was a difficult situation. It's an unknown thing. Just don't do it again, okay? Consider this even for me trying to kill one of your greatest role models the other day.
She
What?
cries into your shoulder.
Harder.
Yeah. They share a moment, I guess.
Mode of like, they're there. It's okay.
It's okay.
Please stop.
It's fine. Oh, by the way, we should probably go get a Tommen.
She'll look up
Repeat
and
that.
nod.
Tom, and at this time, you notice that no one's behind you.
Before I head out, I'm gonna check to see if there's anything like on the guy denoting who he was or where he came from or anything.
Very weird things that you don't know what they do.
What do you mean?
He's got this. He doesn't have anything on him. He does have a letter, but it's got like weird writing that you've never seen before.
Does he have money?
Money.
I'm gonna take it just in case. Is it? Am I able to tell? Can I try to like investigate the scene and see which way he was going?
Nope. It looks like he was attacked by something from what happened on his body, and he was dragging himself over, and he finally fainted.
Hmm. All right. I'll take the thing, and if Kate asks, I'll say either way. This could be a message for something. He might be a messenger, and we might at least be able to complete his job for him.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Oh.
Can you? Luther holds it out to her.
Can I?
No.
No.
Yeah. It's
I don't
likely
think
whatever
anyone here can
language.
read it.
I wouldn't think so.
Would I be able to read it?
Alder could.
No. Alder could, but someone... Alder's
Alder's
kind of...
dead.
Finally realize he doesn't... You don't have any friends near you, and you're just going along.
Well, at this point, I was probably being just like really cool and just like posing and stuff when nobody's around, and I look over my shoulder to see over there. I'm like, what? I kind of like pull on the reins of the horse to stop, just not like aggressively, just like hang on.
You just tell him to stop, and he stops. He doesn't have reins.
Oh, then stop. Do you know where they went?
Shakes his head.
Okay, well, at least you get an answer, so that's good.
He
Thank
can't track him?
What? Oh, no, wait. He shakes his head and then starts walking backwards. I meant he turns around. He starts
moonwalking.
No, I just want him to walk backwards.
Not the most
moonwalks,
intelligent
He
horse.
turns around and goes the opposite way.
No, he moonwalks and makes Tommen look even cooler.
Not
Sunglasses
the most
slowly
intelligent horse.
fall on my face.
Thank you. What's with the shark?
He's just a shark.
Okay.
It's got a tank top on.
All right.
Yeah, of course
You
he's
guys
taking me
meet back up. Kate, have you cleaned your axe yet?
Not yet, no. She's a bit shaken right now. She decapitated a demon and somebody yelled at her for doing wrong.
She's got to know why it was wrong, though, right?
She's got conflicting.
She's got conflicting emotions. I can't blame her. One of my other characters might have done the same thing.
Before we continue, what else do I know about elves that I might be able to use to prevent future decapitations?
Not very much. There wasn't very much written. You just had facial and ear and descriptions of it.
Okay, so just enough for that one guy to not die.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It doesn't even tell you if they're good or evil.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine they're all evil or all good.
His book, it will say evil, corruption, or something like that. It doesn't say anything about that. It just says about what they look like. Tommen comes with a horse.
Where did you go?
Yeah, where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere. I was on the trail. You left.
That's true. We stopped to
Did you
Luther
too?
looks over. Luther kind of glances at Kate.
Wait, I want to hear Tommen's answer.
Do I notice the body on the ground?
Oh, we left
No,
the body.
the body's still behind the rocks.
Kate's just sitting down with her arms around her knees, and she's not looking at anybody.
I examine Kate, and does Luther look panicked at all?
Luther doesn't
What
look
does he
panicked. He looks just like more just kind of like imagine
Upset.
like a sheepish look that happens when like your kid barfs on someone else's coat kind of thing. Like just kind of like He's kind of embarrassed because it could have been prevented, but he didn't, and
And there's a bloody axe in the grass.
and there's a bloody.
Or dirt.
He's kind of a nerd to death at this point.
You know, I don't want to know.
It's a lot easier that way. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, but where did you guys go?
Just behind that rock,
What were you doing?
investigating a sound.
I don't even want to know.
Yes. You really don't.
So where'd you guys go?
Tommen, you're giving me mixed
Sorry.
messages here.
About what?
Whether or not you really do want to know.
No, about what?
Tommen,
Yes.
I think we have places to be.
Yeah, that's why I came to find you. Where'd you go?
Yeah, let's go.
But where did you go?
Behind that rock.
What'd you do?
We investigated a sound.
Sounds boring. He just rides off.
It was boring. Come on, Kate.
She slowly nods her head and stands up and starts walking away.
Luther's gonna apologize every once in a while for snapping at her.
She does not forget her axe.
Oh yeah, no.
I didn't think she would.
She hasn't sheathed it yet. She's just kind of dragging it along behind her.
Lord.
Aww. It's like a sad dog. It's like her tail.
Okay, you guys, it turns nighttime. Guys gonna send up, camp?
Yes.
Alright!
She draws the symbols, but she draws them very slowly.
Aw.
Hey, what's got Kate down?
I don't know if she'd want me to tell you.
I dismount the horse. Tell me what.
Wait, what?
I was riding the horse the entire time.
That could be part of it. I don't think that's the main part. She kind of killed a thing that didn't need to be killed, and I kind of got mad at her about it, and I think she might be offended, and I don't know. I've never been good at this whole girl thing. Girls are weird.
They are. And I felt the same way when I crushed a spider. I was walking down the road and he just kind of ran under my foot.
Luther stares at Tommen. It's good. It's good to have you back, Tommen.
Tommen just feels bad and he walks over to Kate and is like, hey, you need a hug.
She'll look at him and nod, tears starting anew.
We just go and like hug and comfort. It's like, I'm sad too.
After a second, she sort of pulls away. I need to finish the circle.
Okay. And I go like trot back along. And then I find a rock and I'm sad.
You find yourself a nice sad rock.
Okay, it's nighttime. You've drawn the circle. What do you guys want? What shifts are you taking for sleep?
Same
Unless
shifts?
you want negatives.
I'll go first.
Usual shifts, I think she says.
Wait, what'd you say?
Usual shifts?
Mm.
What was the usual?
Tom and Luther, then Kate.
Alright.
Alright. So, Tommen, as Kate and Luther finally fall asleep, you start thinking about that ring.
Hmm.
It's just been sitting in my pocket the entire time, just for you know.
Yeah, but I think you would be curious. You're curious if it is actually your ring, because if you remember,
He stuck it in the drawer.
yep,
It was just a smooth black ring. There weren't any gems on there, were there?
it wasn't.
No, I'm just gonna leave it in my pocket.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna...
there was one gem.
Yeah, okay. I'm still gonna leave it in my pocket and just like know that it's there, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yep. It is now Luther's shift.
Luther does his shift without any funny business. Just keeps a good eye out, I guess.
All right. Tommen, you start having the same dream. But this time, an echo starts filling your your mind, saying, "Put me on." And as you finally touch her in your dream too, she turns around and you see her eyes. And you wake up with a jolt.
Did you describe her eyes, or
They look piercing, powerful, and yet still beautiful to you.
okay?
They're deep purple, and you could see for the instant you did see them power.
Okay, and I wake up. Who's awake now?
I believe it's me.
Like,
You were only asleep for 2 hours.
do you remember what color Kate's eyes are?
Me?
Blue.
Yeah, what are they?
They're aqua blue.
As soon as I
Or
hear that, I fall right back down.
Are you okay, Tommen?
I'm asleep.
Whew. All right then. Luther makes a
Same
note in his journal.
dream. You have the same dream, but you can't touch her anymore.
How many nights is that he's woken up, said something about Kate to you?
I don't know.
I feel like there's been several.
Definitely at least one.
I think you wouldn't be surprised.
I'll say that he's been making notes in his journal. He's keeping a dream journal for Tommen.
Woke up
Tommen
about
wakes up
Kate.
His own
screaming.
interest.
Woke up about Kate. Woke up about coconut. Woke up about Kate.
Woke about coconut was actually mud. Woke up about...
Kate's eyes.
Tom woke up screaming in the middle of the night for 5 minutes straight. He wouldn't shut up.
Surprised
Slapped him.
Kate's still
As
asleep.
soon as I slapped him, he fell right back to sleep.
I wonder if I slayed him in his dreams.
I hit him with a rock, and he looked like he stopped breathing.
At least he's quiet now. He has like
Tom
an
loves
Okay.
killer.
entire...
Central happens at night.
He's crying red for some reason.
Hi, Kate, you wake everyone up.
His eyes blacken a bit more.
At the appropriate time, right?
Yep.
Ah, good to be on the road again.
Mm,
Not used to waking up where there's not a wall or a rat.
It's very
I
exciting,
feel like
isn't
it's
it?
really.
By the way, Tom, and I've been meaning to ask. I don't know if I ever have before, but might I ask what your dream was about?
I was looking for something, but every time I think I find it, it's not there.
Okay, because last night you woke up and asked me about Kate's eye color, and then immediately went back to sleep.
He asked what?
Did I?
What?
He woke up, looked at me, and asked if I remember what eye color she had. Told him, and he went right back to sleep.
Why would you ask that?
See, he's done this before. He does this weird thing where he just wakes up and says something completely out of the blue. It scares me half to death, and then he goes right back to sleep.
At this point, I'm like asleep standing up.
He said something about my eyes?
He asked what color they were, yes.
Her face kind of turns red and she starts kicking in the circle.
Luther decides not to bring up that the same thing has happened, but with dirt and like coconuts and all kinds of junk.
Tom is just like head tilted back and just asleep, slack-jawed open.
Luther gets
Spitting
up.
dribbles
Do you get on
falling
the
down.
horse?
Luther just kind of.
Are you on the horse doing that?
No, I'm standing.
The horse, after you break the circle, steps up but doesn't go closer to you guys, knowing that Kate doesn't like him.
That horse
Luther-
is a dick.
Smart horse.
Yeah, like if it was a donkey, he'd be a smartass.
Ah.
Luther pats Tommen to jolt him awake a little bit.
He just brought his hand away.
Come on, Tommen, you gotta get going.
Wait, just a second. As you push Tom and he falls over.
I'm awake.
Dunk. Hi.
Face, I was like, face first, just like a muffled, like. I'm woke.
Who wouldn't get woken up by their nose in the dirt?
All right. Well, good. You should be awake because we gotta get going.
I get up and just go.
The first night's always the worst, I know. Or first morning.
I miss my shop.
It's okay. It'll be there when you get back.
What if I won't get back?
Then you won't care anymore.
You don't know that.
Nah.
Do you not feel like you have to go and haunt something after you die?
Well, I feel like you have to haunt something that you're near when you die.
I don't know who I'd haunt between the two of you.
Well,
Want to look in your book?
depends. Oh, yeah, I'll look into it.
Things can haunt something if they are very attached to it.
Yeah, I don't know if
Live there for centuries.
He's in the middle of this conversation. He just looks into his book. Well, actually,
Well, yeah, he's like looking. He's like, you know what? Maybe like this is a little interesting. Like maybe can you haunt? He like looks at it, is like, on second thought, Tommen, don't die. I feel
Those
like there's a
poor
lot of
kids.
things you could get attached to and ruin a lot of things.
It is also written, just to say something, that it's been very rare but known to have a ghost haunt a person.
Oh, great!
Well,
Oh,
I don't know. Still, if I can haunt someone, it would be one of two of you, but I don't know who it would be.
How about this? Well, Tommen, think of it this way. If you haunted me, she would be forced to slay me. If you haunted her, I would be forced to excise her. So either way, we're both going to die.
But
Although I guess haunt me if you want her to live.
Luther.
I
You
I
may.
think about this. I really do. I'm not.
It's
If
not
I
an easy
haunt
choice.
you, Kate's not being haunted, and I can't scare her.
You want to wait? Hold on.
But if
You
I'm
want to haunt for the purpose of scaring?
Kate's definitely walking out of earshot, not paying attention.
Yeah.
The horse is waiting for the other two.
I thought we were walking.
I thought we were walking too, or just
Oh,
the start conversation.
The horse is behind you
Yeah.
guys.
Well, do you not
along.
remember hearing stories of haunted homes filled of men who've hidden their treasures away, have never given it away, and the host guards their treasures?
Well, yes, but I don't think that's why they become a ghost. I don't think you die and your spirit is like, ooh, this would be a great way to scare somebody. I don't think that's how that works.
I thought it is how it works.
I mean, according to this, it doesn't. It seems like it's most of like a
Also, you
unfinished business kind of
notice
thing.
in the book that it says people that have a vendetta, though.
Yeah, like an unfinished business kind of dealio.
Yeah.
After,
Yeah.
after reading this, I'm like, well, who wrote that? Billy the Hero?
Yes, I believe so. You mean Gordon, I assume.
No, I said Billy on purpose.
Why'd you say Billy? Who is Billy, Tommen?
Shut up. And I like slug him.
all
seems
right, all
flustered.
right. Sorry for crushing your ghost dreams.
Well, who would you hunt if you could choose? Me or Kate?
I would haunt a rock. Anything but a person.
Just squint at him like.
Look, if you haunt someone, you're ruining their life.
Okay. I can understand not wanting to ruin someone's life.
Yes. But if we're going for a scaring direction, I'd definitely haunt Kate. She'd be really fun to scare. But that's not how haunting works, so that's not my answer.
Tommen makes a note.
All right. Wait, do you grab Luther's book, make a special note in it?
No!
He has it.
No, I have like a book that
I
looks
know.
kind of like his, but it's not. Like, hey.
Tommen has the book that used to have the magic words in it.
Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah, so just use that.
Suddenly,
Girls, am I
Kate,
right?
you come upon a dilapidated scene to where the village as you guys are looking upon the stronghold, you see the wall crumbled and destroyed. It is Tagana, and it looks like it's been destroyed.
I'm gonna say Kate doesn't actually notice it. She's too distracted. She keeps walking.
So,
Did we see that?
yeah, I at least know that Tagana is supposed to be, like, unbreachable, right?
All right. No, it's one of the tougher strongholds, but it is destroyed.
I go over to Kate and... Kate, what do you make of that?
Make of what?
That dramatic point.
Her face will pale, and she will rush down to the scene.
Yeah, Luther will run after her.
I'm gonna sit there for a minute, not realize what's going on, then run after and see what's going on.
The horse follows behind you guys. You guys get to the city gate. It is torn up. You can easily walk through it. You don't see or hear anything.
That's too many. 2 strongholds in a week?
You say Imus was completely destroyed as well, right?
Yes, this looks different.
Is there any, like, sounds of people, like, screaming, or is it just quiet?
You guys notice that looks like it's been destroyed for a while now.
I think smoldering.
Imus was blown up from the inside. Something shredded this gate.
I have a theory. It may seem a little obvious now, but it's clear that the cultists are
Is it a
behind
dragon?
this. I wonder if there are some that are, like, inside the cities and some that are not. Perhaps Kember even has its own.
That's what Frederick asked you guys to do, to find
Yeah,
where
we're gonna
they
investigate that.
were.
Not in Tagana, though.
Yeah,
Not in
but
Tagana. No, they did want you to see if they heard anything about anything in Tagana. He wants you to find information about the demons, meant the cultists.
Well,
Should we at least look around?
I don't know. I'm far from the deciding leader in this group, but I will point out the fact that it might be a good idea to warn the people back at Kember as soon as possible, because for all we know, they could be next.
We have a mission, though.
Our mission, and in the end, is to keep Kember safe, is it not?
do we not have a way to send a message with a bird or some sort?
That
Or do I need to retcon that statement?
Durin, you can send messages.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch and pull out my stone. Are you there?
He answers you.
Tagana is gone.
Well, I will have to tell Frederick once I'm almost back.
Tell him as soon as possible.
I will tell him. All right.
Then she sends her loves, gives her goodbye, and puts it back.
This was in front of all of us, right? So we know this happened.
She doesn't talk to a stone. She just holds her hand.
I literally talked to the stone.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It makes her feel better.
You
It makes
told
her
me.
feel better.
Okay.
Well, that's handy. Well, I guess that means we can take a look around then. I guess then Luther's gonna start going towards what's left of the city.
What city? There is no city. All that remains of nothing except for the wall.
So it's just like a flat wasteland?
Yep. Grass is starting to sprout a little bit, but it looks like you can see where stuff was, but it's gone.
So it's like as if everything just disappeared then?
Yep. It looks like you do see little bits of pieces of wood, but that's it.
This stronghold was known for its craft. Maybe we can find something useful.
But there's... Wait, so is there like any like house like... There's... Like I'm getting mixed messages here from the description.
No structures. No structures. All that remains is the wall and bits and pieces of wood. There's no structures standing.
So is there like debris?
Little bits and pieces, but nothing. It's like it's all vanished.
Maybe just spend a couple hours and then we should get going.
Yes. How...
Tagana was actually one of the bigger strongholds, so it's going to take you a while to walk from one gate to the other.
Yeah, we'll just get a little
We
bit.
we could just do a once over since there's nothing blocking our vision.
Not
apparently.
even the roads are still there. You you kind of see where the roads were, but it's like they were ripped apart.
Hmm.
So we'll search for an hour, see if you can find anything useful. We'll meet back here.
All right.
To work for investigation and perception.
Both?
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Nat
yeah.
1 on investigation.
25
Okay.
investigation, 20 perception.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not. Oh wow.
My goodness, you guys.
You're investigating pieces of wood because they look interesting.
They fit together.
Okay, you see a lot of stuff that could be handy, but you don't want to investigate it because you're too distraught.
So I'll see things that are useful, but I don't really notice them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luther, as you are searching, guess what you find? You find chalk marks. Why there are chalk marks here, you have no idea. Why the whole town is gone. Outline.
Can I knowledge arcana these chalk marks? Because these seem like magical symbol chalk marks to me.
Roll.
That's a 29.
That is a 29. You realize, as you start scraping it off, you realize this is a seal, or what used to be a seal. For you have no idea what it was trying to summon, though.
Wait. So this was a seal. Okay.
Summoning
so like...
something. You have no idea what it summons, but...
Kate? He tries to beckon Kate over.
Yeah, she'll come over.
Take a look at this. I read something about this. This is definitely a summoning sign.
Can I go with religion?
Yep.
Oh yeah, getting out the good rolls where they matter.
You do know this as a summoning sign, but you have no idea what it summons.
I think it's safe to assume this is the last thing in this town. Whatever this summoned caused most of its damage.
What damage? This town is just gone.
It's time
That's
to go.
what. Okay, yeah, indeed. Just
You
perplexes
have,
me.
Tommen, you have a wood plank that looks very suspicious, and a rock that's different colored from everything else.
This rock is purple. Where do you think they got this?
It's actually black.
This rock is black. Where do you think they got this?
Could have been somebody crafting something.
Is it really dense?
What do I know about the afterlife?
Yeah, it is. You don't know anything really. You've only heard the teachings of the Light Horse, but really no one talks about the afterlife because it's an undead world. So if you're not put to rest properly, it pretty much you wake up as an undead and have to serve someone.
But if you are put to
Or-
rest properly, what happens to your soul?
Go to a nice place.
You go to a nice place or peace because your body will be not awakened.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is hell a place?
Yes,
Jewish?
because you guys have demons.
Hell is
so
the world.
You live in hell.
Is that the case?
Yes.
old mythology and like
I'm just saying, like in this
Transylvania.
world.
So yes, there is hell. There is hell, yeah.
Because I'm wondering if that rock, we have summoning signs, likely summoning demons. A black rock that looks out of place. Maybe that rock is from hell itself. Possibility.
Do you say that out loud?
He's theorizing out loud, yeah.
You guys
Kate
don't
seems
take it serious.
Kate seems very disturbed and just leaves.
Do you want to use anything on it?
Luther, this is hell.
No, it's not.
No, we live in hell.
Tom, and I
Well,
think you took
there's
a-
still a hell.
No, we live in legit hell. This is hell. I'm breathing hell air.
Tom, I think you took someone saying something like, "Oh, it's hot as hell out here" or something a little too seriously.
No, this is hell.
Tom, and
Yeah, this is hell.
all right, whatever you want to believe, Tom. And he's
I
gonna go after Kate, and assuming Kate's going back,
She's leaving, yeah.
yeah, he's going.
I follow.
All right. Guys, leave the town. Or do you leave the wood and the rock?
I take the rock with me.
Okay.
The stick I'm gonna hang on to as long as I can and not really take care of it.
Okay.
So if it goes missing, nobody's gonna miss it.
I'm not gonna miss it. I'm like, eh.
This was following you, which shouldn't happen because most strongholds have a holy symbol that protects beings like him from coming in.
I think it's safe to assume that the symbols are broken now.
Yeah.
I give the horse a wide berth.
You guys are on the road again.
On the road again.
Can't wait to make it back on the road again.
And it turns nighttime.
Start making
Putting
symbols.
the same in order.
Of course. Unless we're gonna go backwards and really break it up.
So with my 29 knowledge on the demonic symbol or the likely summoning thing, do I know enough about
Your knowledge is
summoning?
limited. Your knowledge is limited. All you know is it is a summoning
I
circle.
did spend a
Not
lot of
very.
time reading about all kinds of monsters, though.
Yeah, but not very many know about how to summon demons, except for people that have talked to darkness, and usually they're gone cuckoo, and you don't know if what they write is true or not. So you can't really trust what they've written.
Have I read what they've written? Say that again. I didn't hear that.
You have, but it's gibberish, so you can't really make heads or tails. So you don't know very much.
Okay. So they have writings of
All you know
mad
is it was a
cultists in the
summoning
library.
circle. Some taken, not very much.
Mm.
Nothing. If it was dangerous, Frederick would have removed it.
Yeah.
So as Kate and Luther fall asleep, Tommen, you have another thought to do something with the ring.
I ignore it again.
You ignore it again.
I attempt to ignore it as much as I can.
All right. It doesn't pressure you. It just it puts the thought in your mind.
Like I forget that I know about it.
Goes into the same thing. You have the same dream, but you see the eyes and wake up again.
Mm,
Jerk up, you just wake up.
Luther looks over his journal already ready to go.
is there a canteen around?
You have
Yes.
one.
Luther gestures to his.
I'm gonna drink some water and kind of think about what he had and tries to go back to sleep.
In the dream this time, it was telling you to use the ring.
That makes me more hesitant now.
Put it on and use it.
Yeah.
Just put it on. Just put it on, not use it.
Oh.
Either way.
Use me.
Luther.
Hmm?
Do you have anything more adult than canteen water?
I try not to drink while traveling now.
Ah.
But maybe next time if we're back in the town.
No, that's okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to tell you guys. Frederick doesn't want people to know what you're doing, just to investigate you.
Okay.
Standard procedure.
Okay. You go back to sleep. You actually don't dream this night. After that,
Luther makes notes. Woke up, asked for water, then asked for alcohol.
And then I'm gonna go back to sleep as best as I could.
nothing eventful happens. It's morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Kick in the circle. Psh, psh.
Wow. Everyone seems energetic today.
No, Kate's still very distracted, but for a different reason.
Yeah.
Different reason.
Luther's gonna get up and help kick in the circle and get things set up and whatnot.
Do we always need to get rid of the entire circle, or can we just break it?
You could just break it, leave it.
Don't want to risk something else getting a hold of it.
We are supposed to be on a secret mission. It'd be pretty easy to track a series of safety circles.
I guess that's fair, and I'll help clean up then.
I guess we're not that hard to track anyway. I gestured to the horse's hoof prints in the dirt.
Many people use horses.
Yeah.
You actually see several different horse prints.
Yeah, but ours are very recent.
Yeah.
Can you sweep away your hoof prints?
He shakes his head.
Those are a task.
And never mind. Luther was considering bringing up that it'd be easier to track the trail of innocently slain dead bodies too, but decided it'd probably be a good idea not to bring that up.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been happy.
Tap the horse's neck.
Luther made a good move by not saying that.
Yep. And I guess we're on our way.
All right.
The party in
As you are
relative silence.
traveling, nothing eventful happens. It's night. You make rest. You travel about 2 more days. Tommen, nothing happens during those next nights. You do have a dream of you chasing the girl, but nothing happens.
Both nights.
Just one night.
Nothing the following? Or do I really dream?
Dream. You have you on a horse carrying Kate and Luther having a party.
Yeah.
We're just like on his shoulder, like tapping martinis. Ding.
You both have
Martinis
giant,
with the rottenest of ale.
Yep.
got
Tommen,
giant pints of ale and mead.
Tommen realizes he should make a form of martini, whatever a martini is.
Name
I
it after
need
your
a-
friend Martin.
Drinks from glass. Who never thought of this?
It'd be called a Luthini. Or a Lutini.
That's uneventful, and you get to the gates of Doomer.
Drummer.
Kate, Luther, and Tommen, you see a great big wall. One of the biggest things you've ever seen besides giant rocks and mountains. This thing has a steel door, which is very rare to see. You also see what looks to be ballistas on top of the wall.
Hey, you might want to get rid of Shadowmere.
You notice that Shadowmere isn't following you anymore.
Oh, never mind.
Kate actually
Uh,
lights up for the first time since Tagana. It's here. It's still here. Oh, we can see flowers.
Oh,
As you guys take another step closer, you feel something nice and holy.
I whisper into Luther just to make sure Kate doesn't hear this. I was like, how much do you think it's gonna be? How long it's gonna be until this wall's gonna blow up?
I'm not gonna take any bets. I'm gonna just hope that it doesn't.
I'll let a gentleman's wager, but we'll leave it be.
All right, as you are making your way through again, oh, sorry.
No,
Huh?
continue.
As you guys are making your way through, you see a ton of people. They look hurt, torn up, but there are like a ton of guards making sure people do not come in.
As there are people exiting.
Yep. And it looks like they're going through another smaller door, letting people, some like 1 or 2 people through, as the rest are trying to get in. But there are a ton of guards outside.
So there's like a big rush for people to get inside, basically.
It looks like some people are just out there, and they haven't moved for weeks.
Mm.
Well, we have passports anyway.
Yep.
Kate's ignoring all of these people and going straight up to the gates.
You said that some of
A
these
guy
people look.
approaches Luther and says, "Give me money."
Wait, did you say that some of these people look hurt?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, this
Is
guy
he hurt?
does. Some of them are hurt for look like they've been attacked.
Mm.
So give me money.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
He pushes his hands into your chest.
Can I attempt to dodge him with like a reflex or something?
Nah, he just pushes him. You don't expect him to do it.
All right.
A beggar comes up and puts his hands on you, asking for money. You wouldn't just do it until after, if you're not really.
I mean, that's kind of the nature of reflex saves, but that's fine.
This is the only one that's actually come up to you. Most of them don't ask for money.
I let him push me, and I say, "Sorry, sir, I don't have anything."
But you look fancy.
I really don't.
You have money. He tries to take a swing at you. Now you can make a reflex save.
Is he only wearing pants? Like no shoes, no
He
shirt?
has a tunic. He hits you.
That does not meet my AC. Actually, no, that exactly meets my AC. Never mind.
You go down.
Wait, that does not hit my AC.
What's your AC?
It's 17 now that I have my studded leather.
Yeah, you got an upgrade.
And he takes another swing.
Oh my god.
He thwaps you upside the head. You go down, and then he tries to claw, trying to take your money and other stuff.
Do I?
Are
As
you
soon as I
guys
see
not?
this,
Are you
I
guys not
jump
going to do
in.
anything?
Yeah,
You
can I-
guys see him get wailed.
As soon as I see the first hit go down, I'm like, oh damn, and I'm coming in. But after this,
I'm running up behind him, and I'm gonna try and pin his arms behind his back.
2 guards come over and help you out and take the guy away. He's screaming. And Luther, you've lost 3 wooden pence.
Am I awake?
You're awake. You're just dizzy.
I double checked to make sure I have all my pens.
You've lost 3 pence.
I go back to the guy and take my pence back.
dang, I never knew you were such a money grabber.
He's not going to need these in prison.
But if he does,
One of the guards apologizes. Most of the people aren't like that here.
It's fine. It's fine. I put my pence back.
He looks at you weirdly and asks, "Have I met you before?"
I don't think so. I've never been here before.
Oh. Walks away. You guys get to the gate. Forward. You guys were in a line for a little bit. Most people got set away. You guys come forward. A woman's there and goes, "Passports?"
Kate's been very giddy this entire time.
Luther just has a small smile at seeing how excited she is. It's a good change.
I'm just here for the ride.
Kate hands over hers and Tommen's passport.
Yeah, Luther brandishes his.
She looks at him. Clerics. Have you guys come to see where the gods have sat? Kate, you know about this. This is it's used to be a temple where one of the all 3 gods that you know have actually met, come and sat at here.
So I've probably been there before.
In here yet?
It's probably like
This is your first time.
I've been to Dendra. You said I have.
You've been on the outskirts, not on the inside. You haven't actually been. This is why you're so giddy.
See, I've always wanted to. I've never got the chance.
I'll remind you, Kate, we're not here to sightsee.
I know. We could do a little bit though.
If we have nothing else to do, then I suppose.
Why are you guys here?
That is
You're
confidential.
not here to. Most people that have these seals, she hands back your passports. Come just to sightsee.
And that's what we're doing. We're
Like a
here to come and
pilgrimage.
see all the pretty flowers.
Sort of like a pilgrimage.
Oh yes, they are beautiful this time of year.
They give her a big old smile.
Yes, the flowers, Luther says, looking around to see if he can find any evidence of what the flowers are.
Oh, the flowers! You guys are gonna love the flowers.
All right, they let you in.
Ooh.
As you cross, you see it is more beautiful than what you've been seeing. It's about the forest for Tommen, but it's a little more beautiful. There are potted plants, and you guys also see another wall.
Oh.
But you guys also see different little communities of traders in different areas as you look and walk the paths.
So how far in do our passports get us?
They get you to the 3rd level.
Is that enough for the god seats?
Actually, in the 2nd level.
Ooh. She'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
So we're here to investigate the. He's going to say this quietly to only Kate and Tommen. We're here to investigate the cults, right?
Yes.
How are we?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. How are we going to do that without I don't know, being too obvious?
We could always do some sort of undercover work.
Luther smiles at that. Indeed, we could.
Of course, that's not something I'd be comfortable with doing, so maybe not.
Well, it's not as bad as you think it is.
A man comes up to you guys. Hello. Is this your first time at Durin?
Yes.
I've been here once before. It's beautiful.
Would you like a tour of all our beautiful sights? How far can you go?
Let's see.
Here.
We can go three sections in.
And we're not here for a tour,
level
unfortunately.
Ah. Well, if you need any help or anything, go to one of the guild over the quest board over there. He'll be happy to give you any directions of this area. Have
Do
a
you
nice
happen to
day.
have a map, sir?
I do not. One at there has one.
Could you tell us where to find the god seats?
You would have to go. I think that if you go to the map, it will tell you right there.
All right,
It's one
I
of
will
the
do
biggest
that.
attractions for.
I can see why.
You notice a few tents also in the area. So do you guys want to go talk to the guy for the map?
I hand the guy that we were just talking to 2 pence. Thank you for all your information and help.
Thank you very much.
As they leave him, Luther looks over at the other people like, at least this guy offers something. That's why these are the kind of people I give my money. Not the kind who run up to you and assault you.
You notice he did look fancy.
I
so-
mean,
But he didn't ask.
he didn't.
As you two are talking, Kate's walking towards the map.
Yeah, no, Luther's following.
All right, you get to the desk. A few people are talking.
Is there not a map that I can just like walk up to and look at?
No, you have to ask for one, it looks like.
All right, well, I'll wait in line. Is there a line?
Not very many, just 2 people.
Yep, I'll wait in
Those
line.
2 people go. There's a pungent old man. He's kind of fat and kind of big. Something.
What?
After he looks like he's reading something as you approach him.
Excuse me, are you where I get maps?
Yes.
I would like a map, please.
Aureus, my old friend.
Luther keeps looking around as if not hearing him because he doesn't seem to realize that he's being spoken to.
I'll also look around.
Aureus, come over here.
Are you me? Are you talking to me?
Who else would be, you kidder? Where's Torvald? And who are these 2?
I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
I might be seeing things, but you look a lot younger.
I think
You must be losing some weight, huh, old buddy? Stop
you might be
joking with
seeing-
me.
Okay, all right. Listen, I think you might be seeing things in a different way. I have no idea who you are.
Luther, I want a map.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we just
can
get a
you get a
map,
map?
Oh,
please.
here's your map, miss.
Thank
He
you.
says, "Oh, here's your map, miss."
Thank you.
So what happened after you went on that expedition to Imus?
Oh, canon, he doesn't come back.
Or he's still on his way there,
Or on his way back.
or got stuck in a freaking time dimension where he's being murdered by things. Look, you know what? I'll tell you the story later. He kind of like puts his arms around Kay and Tom and let's get going now.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Got
Mhm.
some gold for you after completing that quest. The old man paid well. He hands
Oh.
over. He brings a sack of silver.
Look, I'm not who you think I am.
Sure you do. You got.
Is this the
Ah,
job quest guy? Oliver or Bruce? What was his name?
I don't remember.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Look,
I'm quite sure I have no idea who you are.
stop kidding and come get. Are you sure?
Look, I did. I need to get going. I don't have time for this. I hope you find who you're looking for.
Starts looking at you strangely.
I'm looking at him just as strangely. And I'm still.
Are you her son? What's your mom's name?
Oh,
Nancy.
She is from Kember and never left Kember.
Yeah, she never left Kember.
But he had. I think he would have gotten Arius drunk one time, and she would have talked about her.
Arius doesn't drink, I don't recall.
I thought he did.
He like
Yeah, he
discuss-
does.
Oh, he does. That's right. Yeah, he does.
He doesn't drink
Um,
on the job.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta check. Her name.
You have vials of
Cassidy.
liquor.
Cassidy Foster.
Cassidy, that's right. Yes,
You
look, I have
Cassidy?
no idea what you are talking about. I'm sorry, goodbye. Luther goes to leave because he doesn't know who Cassidy is.
Luther. Hey,
What?
come back.
What? We got the map?
Well, you just started walking away. I didn't want to lose you.
Oh, no, yeah, don't worry about it. I just want to get away from that guy. That guy was weird.
Thank you for the map, good sir.
Oh yes. Have fun. He's looking at you, Luther.
I look over at my shoulder at him and give him a weird, quizzical look before looking towards where I'm going.
Could have had 30 silver.
I could have been a very dishonest man, and that is not what Luther is.
That guy was practically shoving money down your throat.
It's not my money.
It could have been.
It could have been, and I would have been a thief.
I wonder if you're related to this Ario guy.
I believe he said Arius, and well, that couldn't be the case. I'm not really related to anybody.
Well, whoever Agario is.
Yeah, you were brought up in a cabbage patch.
I was brought up, and they planted diamonds, and I was born.
Everybody's
I
related
think-
to somebody.
Isn't that how Tommen described?
Yes. Just sounds like a children's story.
I mean, it explains. It's probably what the people who raised Luther told them.
It's like this world's version of the stork.
Yeah. They picked me at a young age.
I was a ripe brown baby of 12.
I don't know if you can be a baby of 12.
12 months?
Oh, that works.
You think I'm that foolish, don't you?
All right.
Yes.
Are you heading to the second, or are you going east or south?
I feel like Kate's gonna be our tour guide here.
Yep.
I think that might be a bad idea.
If you're letting Kate drive, she's taking you straight to the god seats.
Yeah, Luther is gonna try to take the reins if people are okay with it by saying, like, look, we can save the God seats for later. It's work first, then pleasure.
Oh, I know.
It's a good idea.
Besides, if we don't do this right, we might not have a God seat to see at the end of this.
She sort of pales. Okay.
And then,
As you guys are passing a few tents, you notice two clerics bring down a man, and he is just screaming. One of them finally stabs him.
Wow.
Oh,
Looks like
what does
justice was had.
what does the man look like?
He looked crazed.
Hmm.
The
I
other
just-
two are breathing hard now.
It's a good thing they brought him down before he caused any trouble.
I mean, living in Kember, I'm sure this is a thing I see all the time. I mean,
You've never seen guards look so exhausted for one man.
hmm. I'm not
One of
gonna
them is
question
even
him.
bleeding.
Hmm.
What does that man look like?
He's a paladin. I meant a cleric with a axe and a shield, and the other one has just a long sword.
Or what does the man look like that they killed?
Just a crazed guy, brown hair, brown eyes. Looks kind of common.
I guess we're walking on.
Oh, one of them say, "You cleric, could you come and help us heal a wound?"
She almost seems disappointed, but she walks over.
You notice that he has a pretty bad gash in his side.
Luther meanders over, and while the healing is going down, is gonna just kind of casually ask, "So, what was his deal?"
One of those people that are trying to do something. They keep lighting fires.
Hmm.
Don't know what was wrong with this man. He was like strong as a bear.
Do you have any more information about these people that are doing these things?
They've been popping up all over. We've had to increase the guard over here. We've caught most of them. Most of them set fires, but we're able to replant.
Have you-
They've gotten pretty pissed at us for replanting.
The implications are obvious. Do you have any leads on where they're coming from or anything like that?
We have no idea.
Hmm.
They come in as normal people, and they just start acting weird one day, and now they're doing this.
Is it only in this area that they do this, or is it all over?
No, it's only in the first area. I haven't had any problems like this in the second, third, fourth, and the fifth area.
Hmm. Luther gives a look to Kate and Tommen and turns away from the clerics that they can't quite hear him and says, "I think we know where we can begin our stakeout."
You're talking to Tommen because I'm currently on
Yeah,
next
he'll say that to Tommen.
Perfect. We'll come back.
What sort of spell points am I using for this?
Just one healing spell point.
Just a level 1.
Yeah,
Got it.
he's all healed up. He thanks you and gives you 3 copper.
Oh please, I don't need you.
No, not 3 copper. 3. It was supposed to be a bag of copper. 2 pence.
I don't need your pay for this.
Are you sure?
No, the church is not greedy.
Yes, we aren't.
That's true.
You might not be.
They are also churchmen. I forgot.
Yep. He shakes your hand. They grab one of them picks up the body and performs what looks like the healing rite, and he's making sure it's not going to be corrupted. And you guys continue on if you want, unless you want to watch him.
I'm gonna leave, and as soon as I can get out of earshot, I'll explain to Kate about a plan of staking out this area.
Okay.
It seems like they've been only in this area, so if we sit around here, then chances are we'll be able to maybe get one and maybe get one alive. Maybe ask them some questions.
Did you hear when it usually happens? Like around night?
I did not.
Well, this
apparently-
was in midday.
Yeah, apparently it can happen anytime.
She kind of pouts. Okay.
Although it would be good to know if it only happens in the day or if only at night.
C'est la vie.
We're not too far. Hold on one second. He runs over and back to the guys. He stops halfway and goes back. That'd be really suspicious now, wouldn't it?
Yes, now that I think about it, it probably would.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea. I'm not gonna ask them. I think we'd just be best to stake out this area. Probably for, I don't know, maybe the entire next day or so.
We don't have a tent to pitch.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
Tom.
right.
No, yeah.
You guys aren't used to sitting in the city.
Oh, your passports also let you go into the second city, which have taverns.
But we're
Ooh.
staking out the first city.
He wants to just sit down and wait.
Yep. Luther's
you-
experienced in the
Are you
skills.
sitting
they
right
got.
now?
No. We're not just gonna stop right here. Luther's probably gonna find a nice roof where he can use as a vantage point.
There are no
Uh,
roofs in this area. This is more of the beauty area, more crops and whatnot.
Oh, well.
You don't
are
even
there
you see houses, but they look they're far away from each other, like farming towns.
Did I happen to see, like, did this guy run into the area, or was he, like, the guy who they took down? Did he run into the area, or were they just, like,
I think he was just
Fighting.
there.
Yeah, they were scuffling a little bit. He was trying to run away, but
all right, then I think it's a good idea to stick around here.
Just hang out then.
Are there flowers around?
yes,
These are weird.
they're blue, green. You actually see different flowers, not green.
Kate picks a couple. And she's just kind of smelling them and playing
Luther
with
tries to smell them, but his nose is long since dead.
I just pal along with Kate.
them. Kate's like handing flowers to you. Oh, smell this one. Oh, smell this one. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cleric comes up. What are you guys doing out here? Symbol Kate. Oh, are you supposed to be posted here?
Oh, I was traveling. I'm from Kember.
We're just enjoying the flowers.
Welcome to our city. Sorry for disturbing you.
No, it's perfectly all right. I understand the need for safety.
Yes, gotta make sure those weird happenings happening. If you do see any men, please alert us.
Yes, I heard about those happenings. We
Yeah.
actually witnessed one. Is it usual to happen
Oh.
in this time of the day?
And it's mainly in the mornings and right now, because they light fires. They've been dying so frequently at night.
I see.
Because they light the fire, because they try to smoke out the place, and most of our caravans will actually start cooking in these areas, so it's hard to tell.
Well,
You see a man that doesn't have anything like a purpose, please tell me.
if anything happens, me and my companions will surely help and report it. Thank you.
A nice day. He walks off
You
with
too.
his arms behind his back.
As he goes, Luther gives Kate a big, proud smile. Now that is how you get information.
Yeah, she looks up at you. Gives a big smile.
Well then, in that case, I suppose we only need to be here for a few more hours, then we can come back here in the morning. In the meantime, I suppose the day is yours, Kate.
Her eyes light up and she starts giggling. Can we go?
I don't see why not. It doesn't seem like there's going to be any more events today.
She starts rushing for the second gate.
Yeah, Luther goes to follow her pretty easily because he
Where
has
we
long
going?
legs.
Tomlin with an armful of flowers.
Where are we going? You guys get to the second gate. It's a little smaller, but it looks like a little a lot wider, and has a lot more artillery on it. As you guys See a man that asks for your things, you show it to him, and you pass through the gate. And we will stop right there.
Thank you, campers, so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, you can head to our channel, check out some other stuff. If you want to see some other stuff, you get over to Josh's channel, which should have stuff up very, very soon.
It should.
You have at least 2 videos in the near future, correct? Or 3?
At least 3, yeah.
And until next time, we'll see you around the campfire. See you, campers.
See ya!
Goodbye.
Bye.